fit anybody.
Do they have big heads?
Yeah, large, not big, large.
What? This is the very first episode of the in-person version. As you can hear, Ray just scarfing goldfish in the background.
These are pretty good, man.
But I'm going to turn you up a little bit.
Okay.
Just a tad. This is pretty cool because I spent way too much money on all this. So I told 5 people they were going to be the first guest, and I didn't tell Ray he was going to be the first guest, and that's how it worked out. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Wait, so 5 other people were supposed to be the first guest? Is that what I'm getting?
Everyone was like, oh, like, you got the setup. Let me know when you get it, so I'll be the first guest.
Oh.
And then everyone canceled on me.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
We should have a sad violin soundboard.
No.
So whenever
No.
something sad happens, we'll nee, 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 nee.
Is that what you think it sounds like?
Violin?
The sad violin thing?
I don't know. I just made it up.
You don't know what the sad violin meme
There's
is?
like multiple
from
sad
2012?
violins. Well, there's the SpongeBob sad violin,
Yeah.
and then there's
The world's smartest violin. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Arr, boy. Everyone will know.
Yeah.
Everyone
Pull
will know
out your
SpongeBob.
Mr. Krabs impression right now.
Arr, me boy. Oh, no, it's for Squidward. He says, "Oh, Mr. Squidward with the world's smallest violin," and then he goes, "Nee, nee, 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 nee." I don't got the pitch for it, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't watch
search
that
it up on
show.
YouTube.
That's why my IQ's higher than yours.
Well, see, actually, because of that show, my IQ is decent, and
And it's not great.
no, it's decent.
Yeah, you were
Here's the
downgraded.
thing. I am
You
not.
nerfed yourself.
No,
Yeah, you
no.
did.
See, hey, if I nerfed myself, it's because my parents nerfed me. It's not because I got nerfed.
What?
Hey, geniuses aren't born; they're raised. You know. And SpongeBob contributed a lot to my my learning acceleration.
Name me the number one lesson you learned from SpongeBob.
Be careful in the woods. It's my number one lesson.
Be careful in the woods.
Yeah, because there's a episode with the sea bear. It's called. There's a sea bear, and they weren't careful, and then Squidward got eaten by a sea bear like 3 times.
He got eaten 3 times?
Mauled, more like mauled, yeah. But well, it's not like it didn't depict him as eating. He actually just got beat up. By
So
a
he
sea
didn't get
bear.
eaten.
No, but I thought he got eaten when I was watching it.
When
at
was
a
this?
young age. This was when I was like probably 7 or 8 years old. But
You know what I was doing when I was 7 or 8 years old?
oh, I bet you were in a freaking world math competition at 8 years old.
I'll let you know I got a C in geometry in high school.
Shame on you.
Yeah, I got a C in
Shame on
geometry.
you.
And then I got an A because the teacher liked me.
What?
Yeah. But no, I was what was I doing? I was listening to CDs on my CD player.
Mm.
If you could not chew into the microphone, that would be great.
Oh, okay.
Just like, or just look the other way, right?
So if I do it this way,
Well, if you're just not 2 inches from the mic, yeah.
how about now?
We're going to lose all of our attention rate
Okay.
with these. This is not an ASMR podcast, okay?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, stop. What are you doing? Man's is sitting here. He grabs his drink, leans into the microphone and starts slurping.
No, I was just.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
stationary. This is my stationary position. Dude, this setup is so cool.
Yeah?
It's a really nice setup.
It's the budget setup.
The
And it's-
budget setup?
Yeah, the budget setup. When it comes to audio budget, just means it's less expensive.
Mm.
It doesn't mean it's cheap.
Okay.
For example, the setup that I want to get has a Heil PR40 microphone
Mm-hmm.
and a Shure SM7B microphone. The Shure SM7B microphone goes for around $430 right now, and the Heil PR40 goes for around $399.
Wow.
And that's just the microphones.
wow. Jump change, man.
I know. And then you get the 2 or the 3 cameras to do the hour plus recording. You're looking at around $1,200 a camera.
Wow. Wow.
Chump
That's
change.
chump change. We rolling.
Yeah.
We
Capital
ballin'.
gains. If only Trump was back, then I'd get all my money.
Actually, yeah.
No.
So Ben, hold on a minute. Let's talk about how'd you feel when everyone told you that they had to ditch last second?
I expected it.
You expected them to ditch you last second?
Yeah, because those 5 people, I texted all of them at the same time, knowing that at least half of them would bail on me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks. So you got a 0. You were expecting a 2 out of 5 at best, but instead you got 0 out of 5.
Pretty much.
Dang, dude. Man, honestly, like no matter how much you play the numbers game, sometimes the numbers just don't work. You know.
That's why you make your own numbers.
You make your own numbers.
Imaginary numbers, dude.
Imaginary numbers. Give me an imaginary number.
I.
Like
Did you ever take trigonometry?
trigonometry. No, never took trigonometry.
What was your last math you took?
Dude? Well, okay, senior year, I was taking a decent math. No, it was contemporary. It was contemporary math for senior year.
You went to Red Mountain, right, for
Yeah.
senior year?
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
called contemporary math?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, contemporary.
Contemporary math.
Contemporary. I think it was called contemporary math or something like that. But so basically, it's like the dummy class, but they got you learn about taxes a little bit. You learn about rotes and circles.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I learned.
You learned
basically.
about routes?
routes, like roads. Like the most efficient route.
Yeah, like the roots, like 4 is the square root.
No,
of-
no, that's too advanced. It's too advanced for this class. No, we're talking like if a car is driving and it's got multiple stops, what is like the most
Oh,
efficient?
ROUTE
Yeah, route.
in math?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was Sam has 5 different ways to get to work. What is the most efficient route that he can
I
take
think
to
it
get to
was
work?
something like it was like
He needs
Euler,
to cross this imaginary triangle.
Euler circuit. Yeah.
What is the what do you call the longest line in a triangle?
The Pythagorean theorem.
No.
No, the Pythagorean line.
What is C in Pythagorean theorem? Stop doing that into the microphone.
Doing what?
The mouth sounds.
What
I'm
mouth,
gonna-
dude? This is how I talk.
I'm gonna mute you. No, you keep drinking. So you take a sip, you do the, and then you do that every time, and it kills me. Can you hear yourself in
Sorry.
your ears?
I can, but I didn't hear that. Hold on, let's try this. How does that sound?
See how much not bad that was? I could still hear it, but it's not right in the ears.
Okay. Well, good. That's good. I don't want to annoy you or the audience of any unnecessary.
You should be annoying
ASMR.
yourself. Do mouth sounds not kill you?
What?
Do mouth sounds not kill you?
Well, I don't know. It's just I don't think it's within my hearing frequency. I just don't hear.
Like when your sibling is eating food, they're eating cereal,
If
they're
you're-
eating soggy
if you're around,
frosted flakes.
If you're around enough siblings for your whole life where they just smack their lips, it just disappears. The sound disappears for your own sanity.
So you just did it again.
Did what?
It did the spit gargle sound.
The spit gargle? No, I
Yeah, you
didn't.
did.
I didn't make a single sound, dude.
The spit gargle.
The spit gargle, like.
Yeah. No, like that. That sound.
Okay, well, dude, calm down for a second. I'm doing my best over here, okay? You gotta realize,
hey man,
I wasn't raised.
best over here.
I'm-
trying to get this freaking thing going on, and you out here, baby.
I wasn't raised in like a very distinguistished family, Like if you go over to the house, it looks like a bunch of
Dude,
barbarians.
I was
over there.
adopted. What are you taying?
What are you tying?
What are you taying, man?
Wu Tang. No, but what do you mean you're adopted? What, you weren't raised in a distinguished family?
No, we are America's middle class.
Oh, how delightful.
Yeah.
America's middle class.
Yeah, ever heard of it?
No, never.
Maybe when you sweep your door, you'll find it.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, I just assumed that you swept. What a dumb assumption. Anyway,
No, that's for the women. Well, that's how they're raised. They're supposed to be raised. Just take care of the house.
are you going to start talking about Hitler now?
No, what, dude? How? What do you mean I'm gonna start talking about Hitler now? I'm not Kanye West.
Did you hear that his plan about that? The whole Hitler plan?
He has a Hitler plan.
Well, the Hitler was part of the plan.
Tell me, I didn't hear anything about
So
this.
pretty much, he did not want to be in these contracts with Adidas and whatnot, and he made a very salty tweet about Jews, and then they dropped him from the contract, and he got the payout. Because usually, if you drop out of a contract like that, there's major financial ramifications.
Oh, okay. Wait, so he had a lifetime contract, and then he basically,
I don't know how long it was. It was just a contract they didn't want to be in.
oh, okay. Wait, but he got a payout from the contract?
Yeah, because they dropped out. Because he said a mean word on Twitter.
A mean word? Like talking about Jews?
Yeah.
That's the mean word we're talking about? Okay.
Mm-hmm. He said bad things.
Bad things.
Yep.
About Jews? Or like, what's he going to do to Jews? Or like, what kind of bad things are we talking about?
What bad things would you do to Jews?
That is a terrible question. That is a terrible... Bro,
Yeah.
that is...
What bad things
That
would
question is built on the assumption that I would want to do bad things to Jews.
Well, who wouldn't?
What? Dude. Bro, we're not even like 5 minutes in, and we're already slandering Jewish people. This is
Dude,
terrible.
that's how history works.
This is
Every
terrible.
50 years, something happens to Jews.
Yeah, every 50 years something happens to Japan too.
That's
Or
not
more
true.
like 100 years. Give it 100 years.
Give it 100 years.
Give it 100 years.
So you're saying in 2045 or 2046, something bad is going to happen to Japan again?
Dude, who knows? Or two bad things. Anyways,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not even going to be able to air this. I got a text from a very important person. Give me 2 seconds.
oh okay.
Do you want Chipotle? Oh my gosh. That is a very win. Okay. Now that we've got Chipotle out of the way, I actually have 2 more of these to do this week. And you were the first of many.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Wait, so who's the next two?
My older brother that came to poker night.
Yeah, dude, I like your older brother. He's pretty cool.
He should be here tomorrow for a podcast. And then one of my friends who now lives in Illinois and is in town this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Illinois. That place sucks.
He's actually back right now. He asked me to do leg day about 40 minutes ago, but I was already done working out, so I said tomorrow.
Cool.
And I also had this going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Dude, I can't imagine. I actually cannot imagine doing a podcast with your brother.
Dude,
That's going to be so hectic
That's the point.
and so random.
I have a couple things to talk about. Like he worked at Wendy's with me.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I hired him, pretty much.
You what? You were the manager?
The GM was like, "Should we hire him?" I said, "Yes, hire him." And they're like, "Okay, he's hired." And that was the end of it.
Oh, so you put it in a good word.
No, like
Good word
literally
for
if
your
I
brother.
said no, they wouldn't have done it. I had so much seniority at that Wendy's. It was insane.
What? Why?
Because I was the best.
So much power. Best at flipping burgers?
No, dude, the
Burger
best
patties?
at running the store.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like being a manager.
Yes.
Straight up.
Straight up, I had manager
Wow.
privileges.
Manager privileges, but did you have the manager position?
I did not want to get that because then I'd have to work more hours. So I said, give me all the perks and let me make my own schedule and I will stay. And they're like, okay.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So when they were making the schedule, they'd say, hey, when do you want to work and how much do you want to work?
Huh.
And I was like, I don't want to work this day, but I do want to work this day. And they're like, hey, do you want overtime? I was like, sure. And then they gave me overtime.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was just working the system, dude.
Exactly. I had a manager thumbprint because that's how they did it. They had your thumbprints in the system, and then you'd scan your thumb, and then you'd
Nah,
be able to
I ain't
access
doing a
things.
thumbprint. I'm not doing a thumbprint. I'm not giving him my thumbprint. That is so weird.
Yeah.
That's like accepting the vaccine. Something you just I don't know. I wouldn't want to give him my
You want to
thumbprint.
explain why?
No, I just don't. That's personal, you know. Them storing my thumbprint, you know.
Bro,
It's
your
just not a.
thumbprint is everywhere. They just gotta
Well, it's
find
not
it.
on a database.
It could be. I know it's in the database for. Are you 18?
Well, yeah, I am 18.
Yeah, it's in the database.
That's impossible.
They gotta run your prints.
Yeah, but they don't. I never gave him my prints.
They have them somewhere.
What, dude? No, that's not. I never gave him my prints. They don't have it. It's impossible.
I don't know. Maybe. Well, they have a singular thumb of mine, and I think it still works. If I went to that Wendy's and was like, "Hey, let me get this for free," and they're like, "How?" and I put my thumb in there, and I get it for free.
Put your thumb in where?
In there.
In there? In where, dude? Up there? Just up in there?
Yeah. There's a thumb scanner.
Oh, there's
Outside
a
the
thumb
cashier.
scanner.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else.
What was I talking about?
Dude, that's up to you, man. I don't know.
Well, clearly you had something in mind.
Hey, I was thinking of a deep, dark place.
Chamber of Secrets.
Yes, it's a heavily guarded place.
Did you ever read the Harry Potter books back in the day?
No,
No.
no.
Did you ever read back in the day?
Yeah.
What'd you read? What was your book series of choice?
It was always Jules Verne.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You read
Always
Jules
Jules
Verne in
Verne.
3rd grade.
Jules Verne, bro.
In 3rd grade.
Totally.
Did you read the real versions?
Okay, I read. So
Or did you read like the what did they call it?
I read like those
like the turtleback books.
the turtleback, like
Yeah.
dummy down kind of versions, and then I didn't even know those were the legit ones, or like I didn't
That
know they
were
weren't.
not.
Yeah. And then I found out there's the legit ones. I'm like, oh, what? What am I? I gotta start reading the legit ones, and then I got into
reading
legit
20,000 Leagues Light.
20,000 Leagues Light.
Yeah. You ever heard of Minecraft Light?
No.
Minecraft Pocket Edition Light. Light is like
Oh
the,
yeah, we used to have
like the
that,
lesser
yeah.
version. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
You were reading
yes,
10,000
I
Leagues
get-
Under the Sea,
Yes, I was.
not 20,000. Around the world in 80 days. Around the world in 40.
Well, yeah.
Journey to the center of the earth. Journey to the mantle.
Journey to the mantle.
Yeah.
Journey to the center of your mom. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think of more Jules Verne references.
But anyways, yeah, so I used to read a lot of Jules Verne, and then I stopped reading, and then I played a lot of video games, and then that went on.
When did
for
you
a
stop
very long
reading?
time. That was probably after 5th grade.
Fifth
Stopped reading.
grade, dude. I stopped reading in 7th grade when I learned how to play piano,
Oh.
and then I just stopped reading. So I used to read so I would get home from school at 2:15. Well, that's when school got out. And then I'd get home around 3 o'clock, and then I'm going to swallow the spit so you don't hear it. I'd get home around 3 o'clock, and then I would read from 3 o'clock to 6 when dinner started, and then I would read from 7 to 9, and then I'd go to bed.
Wow. It's extensive.
Yeah, and then I'd just replace that with piano.
No wonder you got so good. Got so good in them keys.
Yeah, you just do all the front end work. It's like doing all the side quests and then going up to the final boss. You know?
Yeah.
And then you're just super over leveled, and then you never practice again, and you're just super high level.
Yeah, and then you just like stop playing the game for a bit because you're just that good, and then you pop back in every once in a while, and you're like show everyone who's boss, and then you pop back out again
Because you don't lose any levels.
because you don't lose and always winning, always raiding the villages.
Yeah, I kind of suck now at piano, low key.
Suck like as in like actual suck, or suck as in your standards of suck.
Oh, isn't that the same thing?
Oh, I mean, to suck is it's a how do you say it? It's
To suck, it's elementary. If you think
It's
about
not-
it, it's
it's-
the idea of the inward breath of air
Oh my gosh,
on
dude.
top of certain specimens.
No, I'm talking about like it's dude, I can't. It's different for everybody, you know. Like a little 11-year-old kid thinks he's awesome at piano when he only plays like hot cross buns.
That's pretty good for an 11-year-old.
I
That's not sucking.
It depends on how long.
Now,
you've
if
been
you're a
playing.
20-year-old and you're playing hot cross buns, well, actually, no, because what if that 20-year-old never played piano and they know how to play a song?
It
That's
just-
pretty
it's
good.
it's
No
relevant.
experience, and they're creating music.
Okay, so in your terms of suck, you think you suck.
Yeah,
Why?
because I don't practice anymore.
Okay, so you're slowly deteriorating.
Yeah, but it's exponential, right?
exponential. Oh, that's not good.
No, but like the other way.
Exponential is the other way. So you're exponentially getting worse as time goes by.
Yes, but it's the other way.
What do you mean it's the other way?
So you have the exponential curves that
oh my
are
gosh,
closer
dude,
to
anybody
the-
listening is gonna fall asleep like right now.
the
But go ahead.
Yeah, the exponential curves, which it's like when you look at carrying capacity for population, like it goes up really fast and then it kind of teeters out, but it's still going up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but the opposite. It's like
Oh,
it's
so
just I'm
slow.
just slowly teetering, and
Oh.
then one day I'm just gonna lose it all.
So it's like not a whole number. The x value, it's not a whole number.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So you're just slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how do you feel about that?
I think it's okay because I'm doing other things.
Okay.
I don't need to be super good at piano anymore. I'm not doing anything piano related.
You're doing film stuff, right?
Yep.
So hold on. What's the new thing with film? There's got to be a new thing with film, right?
Babylon comes out December 23rd.
I don't know what that is.
It's a movie
It's a movie. It's called Babylon.
by Damien Chazelle, the guy who made La La Land.
Uh huh.
Yep.
I'm
and
probably not
and
gonna
Whiplash.
I'm probably
Not My
gonna-
Tempo.
Probably not gonna watch that movie.
Why not? Has Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt.
Here's Margaret Rotten. Never mind. I'm gonna watch
And-
it. I'm just kidding. I'm not that.
What's
bad.
his name?
Not down
The
bad.
Spider-Man guy.
Peter Parker?
Tobey Maguire.
Has Toby Maguire?
Peter Parker.
Toby
It has Thor in it, not Chris Hemsworth. I thought they were the same guy.
It has Black Adam. Bro, I
The
want to watch
Rock.
Black Adam. I want to watch Black Adam.
Bing Chin. I gotta adjust my chair.
No, but what's new with your filming class?
Well, I'm done. I'm
You're
done.
done?
With film. Yeah, I finished my semester yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What was?
Everybody finished yesterday, pretty much.
Oh yeah, cause that makes sense. Like everybody just with college
Mm-hmm.
finished first semester.
Yep.
That makes sense because I am just about to hop into first semester.
When? This January, right?
January. Yeah.
January what?
January something. I'll find out probably tomorrow.
You ever think about how hard of a word January is?
January.
Yeah, it's all in the front of your own mouth.
January.
January. It's like January.
January.
I think it's technically January. January.
January.
January. On the 18th
Bro, where?
of January,
Okay.
the
so-
bottlenose dolphin decides to.
January. is
I
a
wasn't gonna
different kind-
bring it up.
It's a different kind of month because the way you pronounce it,
See, for a guy like me, January. January it's just not the same. I don't know why you would want to go to January. It's more like a February kind of guy. Your Joker impression is not terrible, but
It's not
It's not good.
It's not good.
No,
How can I improve it?
you got to get more nasally.
Oh, I can get more nasally.
It's like nasally. So get up here, like start talking like this. Start talking like this,
As I was saying,
and then bring it
and then
down,
I'm
but just the
going
back
to
part of your
bring
mouth.
it
So
down.
when you
Yeah,
bring,
I get what
so
you're
like
saying.
just the back part of your mouth though.
Oh,
So like
oh,
be up here, but then be able to get down there, but
get
keep it up here.
down
Going.
there.
There you go.
Shut up, Timmy. Give me my taco, Timmy.
You want to give me my taco, Timmy?
Timmy,
I'll show you where that taco goes.
give me.
Goes in my mouth.
want to see a magic trick to me? This taco. I'm gonna make this taco disappear.
You gotta get more of the going on.
Okay.
Make this taco disappear.
Alright, me boy, I'm gonna give you this taco. Is that
You just
good?
blew my ears out. Thank you for that.
I'm sorry. Not sorry, actually. Okay, so what was the end of this semester film project?
It was called the Narrative Film Project Thesis, due December 18th, worth 90 points.
Beep boop beep beep boop beep 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 boop. That was some robot noises I did.
That's
along
great.
with your robot impersonation.
I was not doing a robot
Yes,
impersonation.
you were. You
I
were
was
doing like
reading
a voice text to speech.
voice to okay. So the girl on Snapchat, you know the girl voice text to speak on Snapchat?
Yeah,
Not Snapchat,
like
TikTok.
yeah, the TikTok.
Like I always talk like this, and then no. Dude,
I'm going to kill my neighbors.
yeah. Like, I thought killing my neighbors was a great idea. Like, oh my god, dude! Every time I hear that, I lose brain cells.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I will say it is pretty annoying.
It's the worst. Like, I would much rather have the pirate one. Have you heard the pirate one?
Go ahead, do the pirate one.
No, I can't do the pirate one. I've only heard it a couple times, and it's been in really inappropriate context. It's like
Here,
they're
I'll do-
narrating like my father died today or something. They're at like a funeral, but it's the pirate voice. It's like, all right, my pirate.
I'll do the sound.
My
in the
father
background.
died in the. My father died in today. It's just like
Wait, no, hold on. Do it
it
again.
makes me
but
feel really sad.
I'll do the audio. Bam, 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 bam.
I don't know any TikTok audios. I don't have, are you on TikTok?
No, I'm not.
What is your screen time report for this week?
Oh
What
my
is your average?
gosh, dude?
What is your average? Okay, so for context, we had this screen time battle, which I completely destroyed Rayon by about
By-
3 hours.
3 hours,
Yeah.
dude? No, it was like an average of 2 minutes or 10 minutes.
No, your hours. You were at like what, 25 hours?
We're talking about average.
No, we're talking about time total. The goal for a 3-hour average just meant that you would probably be under 24 hours the whole week. If I check your thingy, let's go on our phones because you guys can see that. You can totally see what we're doing on our phones.
Absolutely. There's totally not a
Here,
big hippo just getting out of the water in my phone.
What?
What?
You watch hippos?
Hippos? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
why do you watch hippos?
What are you talking about?
You said there was a hippo on your phone.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
I just got a picture of Bobby Lee on my phone from when you sent that.
Dude. Bobby Lee. If only Bobby Lee was here.
All right,
Oh,
let's
that'd
see.
be
Let's
so
see. Yeah, it's 25 hours by Ray in the YA Bros group chat. My total was 22 hours. 3-hour difference get destroyed.
Well, whatever, dude. That's
For
3
all I
hours
know, it
stretched
was
out over 7 days.
25 hours and 59 minutes, and you just said 25.
Okay, well, maybe this week I'll do
Yeah, what is
better.
it? This week is terrible for me.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
good news. Oh, that's bad news. I'm sorry to hear that.
This week is let's see what we're at. Yeah, I think total screen time is already over 24 hours. Yeah, it's not good.
Dang.
Up 21% from last week.
Oh my gosh. So what's got you going on your phone a little more there?
I was playing Brawl Stars with my cousin.
Oh my gosh. Brawl Stars, dude. That was the game.
It still is. It's still a good game. The only game on my phone.
The only game on
Only
Your
game
phone.
on my phone.
only game on my phone is probably the calculator. Bum bum bum. Or no, I actually have Among Us. Never mind.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can't even. Wait, I can do it. Yeah.
Sussy
Finish that sentence.
balls.
Sussy balls?
Sussy
That
ball.
was what you were gonna say? Not sussy baka?
No, sussy balls. I always go sussy balls.
That's your name in Among Us?
No, my name's usually like Big Papa or something like that.
Big Papa.
Well, yeah, 'cause you know you got a lot of little kids playing Among Us, so
Sussy Balls wouldn't do it.
no, it's always Big Papa.
I think what I always forget what mine is. I think I usually go as FBI or something cool like that.
But there's a lot of little kids playing, so you gotta like you gotta do something about that.
I don't play with kids.
Well, no, no, I'm talking about when you do the online.
Yeah,
You
do
do
you play
online?
with kids?
Well, the probability of me playing the game is like there's gonna be a lot of little kids playing. Wait, if you do the random online matches,
So why are you playing with kids?
Okay, no. We're not going this way, and this is gonna be posted on the internet, and then people are gonna be looking at this or hearing it and be
Yeah,
like,
nobody's
wow.
gonna watch this. Sorry,
Oh,
nobody
okay.
cares. When it when it says Raymond Whitby on there, no one clicks on it.
Well,
When it says
nobody
Daniel,
until
that's the highest viewed video.
Daniel, dude.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
The once in a lifetime opportunity
The
of Daniel going to the prison.
the prison.
Yeah, and turning tables.
What are you talking about?
You didn't listen to the episode, did you?
No, I didn't.
Why are you saying, "Oh, like that would be the episode
Well,
to
I
listen
didn't
to"?
listen to the whole episode. I listened to like bits
It was
of
on
it.
Spotify. You
I
could've
listened
just
to
listened
bits of it.
there.
Well, no, dude. Okay, so I heard.
Judah Neiman listened to the entire episode.
Yeah, well, Judah Neiman can do whatever Judah Neiman wants. Okay,
because he's a real one, unlike
because
you.
I'm not a real one because I'm not sitting
you're
there
not-
listening to a.
2-hour
Oh
episode.
my gosh, that's dumb. That is actually no, but I remember this part in your guys' podcast where he just started playing the guitar randomly. He's like, "Hey, you want to hear a song?"
And you
Bah,
played
bah,
2
bah.
chords.
And
Then you put it away.
that was the end of his song. Was that it?
No, that's the Saul Goodman thing.
No, that was a terrible Saul Goodman
Yeah,
intro.
do the Saul Goodman intro.
Can't do it with a straight face, man. That's too funny.
Okay.
You know what? I just remembered this. Okay, so last night I was going to Topgolf and I was trying to meet up with my friend.
I was gonna ask
Amir.
you about that.
Topgolf.
Yeah,
Why were you gonna ask me about Topgolf?
because you went to Topgolf.
Oh yeah, I told you. I remember. Right. So I'm sitting out in the front waiting for him. Right. I see this guy walking by, and he looks. This dude looks exactly like Amir, a friend of mine that I'm trying to meet up with.
Okay.
And so then I go up to him. I'm like, "Is that Amir? Hey, what's up, Amir? Dude? What's going on?" And this dude's like, "Hey, yeah, what's up, man?" And then like, the dude tricked me. He was like, and then he tricked me, right? And we were dabbing each other up.
What flavor is Amir?
Flavor? You mean like skin color? He's Mexican. He's
Okay.
brown.
Okay.
And this other guy was brown. Is brown.
So you're racist.
No, I'm not racist.
You can't tell people apart.
Yes, I can tell people apart by the
I'm surprised you
color of
haven't
the
called me Jackie Chan.
skin. Hey, don't try to derail the conversation, okay? I'm almost there. So and then this guy's like, "I'm just kidding. I'm not Amir." I'm like, "What? No way."
I would do that to you.
And then he's like, "What?" I'm like, "What? Well, what's your name?" He's like, "Hey, my name's Santiago." And so I'm like, "Yeah, my name's Ray." He's like, "Hey, man, just real quick, I want to tell you about my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He saved me from like a life of drugs and partying and all this stuff." And I was like, I'm sitting there in awe, I'm like, "What the crap is going on?"
And you're like,
And I'm
let
like-
me tell you about my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was like, "Dude, what's up, man? Hey, amen." That was, and we were like, it was so cool. And then we exchanged numbers, and so that's pretty
Ooh.
cool. No.
Oh, you didn't take. Okay.
And then dude, it was just so weird. And then today, I'm like texting and calling people, right? And then this guy out of nowhere like messages me. This is from my job, by the way. And then this guy out of nowhere messages me. He's like, the Lord loves you and the church is calling. The church is calling you. I'm like, wow, that's
The
weird.
church is calling me.
Yeah.
What church is this?
Well, I don't know. I don't know, dude. But it was out of nowhere and it was weird. And I was like, wow, that's weird. Like, the church? I don't know, dude. What does he mean by church? Does he mean? I don't think he mean like. Does he mean a building? doesn't mean the people in the building, you know?
Are you done?
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I was trying to see how long you would just flail and just keep adding stuff if I didn't say anything.
Oh, well,
You went pretty
I
long.
was done.
You were done. That's okay.
But yeah, that's just weird, you know? It's crazy.
I had someone like that. She was an old lady. This was in a dollar store. I was trying to get these icy cups that they only sell at the dollar store because I had a craving for icy cups. And it was this old lady. She was about 5'2". It was me and my little brother. And she walks up to me and she says, "Hey, does you and your friend?" Well, I don't know why she's a Southern man. "Does you and your friend want a card?" And it was a card and it had John 3:16 on it, like a normie, and it had an angel on it, and it says, "Your sins can be forgiven."
Oh.
Yeah, and she thought my little brother was my friend because he's got less melanin than I do,
Hey, can you blame
and
her?
he sees in full screen, not widescreen.
Dude, can you blame her? Come on, man. Can you blame her?
I just did.
No. Dude, hey, man. Like, if I were to see you walk around with your brother and I didn't know
Yeah,
you,
tell me, what would you do?
like in a mall, you know,
In a mall,
I actually wouldn't think much of it because I would just pass by you and I, you know, like just normal.
even though I
pedestrian.
look super cool all the time.
Okay, Ben. As I was saying, but if someone were to ask me, you know, like, are they related or not? I'd probably say probably not. Are they in the same family? Probably not. I don't know.
Thank you,
Probably
Kanye.
friends.
And so I still have that card that she gave me. It's sitting in my room. I considered burning it just in case.
What? Burning it? Why? Why
You
would
never
burn
know
such
with
a
these
card?
things. I also got a blowtorch, and I was like, I really want to burn something. And I saw the card, and I was like, man, kind of want to do that. I've used that blowtorch on a couple things in my room.
What
Couple
would you use
spiders.
it on? Oh,
A couple
spider.
mayflies. They just crumple instantly.
Wow.
You ever seen someone get tased?
Like on a TV show, yeah.
Like IRL, like
No,
body cam
no,
footage?
no.
They just crumple. That's what those spiders did when they got touched with them hot flames. They just crumpled.
Like imploded,
No, just crumpled.
just crumple.
Yeah, they shriveled.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you have like any weird psychopathic tendencies or, you know, you just
Sometimes I think
like
about
that?
running people over.
Oh. Oh, I mean that's a normal thing. I think
Yeah.
you know, just think about. It's just like you know,
Yeah.
just a little turn of the wheel.
Are you referencing Bill Burr right now?
I heard that one time, yeah, from Bill Burr.
Yeah.
How does he
If-
say it?
if
How
you
does he
refer-
say it? He says,
He's like, if I move my hand 30 degrees to the right, everyone in this town will know my name. But if I keep it straight ahead, no one knows who I am. And he starts going on. It's a very visual bit, so I'm not going to do it here. But
yeah.
if you ever reference
That's
a Bill
what I
Burr,
was
if you
referencing.
reference a Bill Burr joke, I will know it, and you will not get away with it.
Dang it, I almost got away.
Trying to steal jokes.
Steal jokes? No.
Yeah. Are you on Snapchat?
No. Snapchat? What do you mean Snapchat?
Yeah, you are on Snapchat because you
I am.
posted Zion on Snap. Did you see my rant about treadmills?
I think I did, yeah. I sent you a message about it too.
I
Probably.
got so many messages about that, so I have no idea who texted
So,
me.
okay, so I watched like the first 2 parts of it, and I was like, wow, this is getting too long. So I just tap.
Oh, you played Cookie Clicker on my face? Is that
No,
what you
like
did?
no, to the right of your face. I played
Mm.
Cookie Clicker. I was like tap 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 tap. And
Everyone thought it was really funny,
it was really funny. I
and
will
then you
say.
don't care.
No, I do care. I don't, dude. Come on. That was like 10 minutes long. It was a 10-minute long rant on
No,
your
it wasn't.
Snapchat
It
story.
was 30 seconds.
There's no way it was.
It
30
was
seconds.
3 snaps.
3
It was about
snaps.
treadmills, man.
Yeah. So no,
Tell
run
me what the
through
bit
that.
was about.
It was about basically.
Why don't you
it
tell
was-
me what the bit was about?
It was about a disabled treadmill, a treadmill for disabled people, near the entrance. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yep.
And so basically, your point was wow. So they put a treadmill close to the entrance so that people can walk, so that they can walk more.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Someone tried to steal that joke instantly.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna use that." I was like, "Why? You didn't see it." I don't care. I'm not trying to build a stand-up special.
You're not trying to what?
Build a stand-up special.
A
I know people
stand-up
who
special.
are actually. That one of those people is going to be on here very soon. But
A stand-up guy, like a stand-up comedian.
no, like he wants to build a stand-up special.
Oh,
Like just he wants to build like a 10 minutes or 5 minutes to do it like the Tempe Improv or something.
wow. Okay.
I think that would be really fun for our friend group to do.
Tempe Improv.
Yeah.
That'd
just
be
get like everyone builds a 5 minutes and we all go. It's a great time.
Dude, that would be so funny. That would be so cool.
Because even if people bombed, it would be hilarious.
totally, but I mean, here's the thing, right? Like for me, I would be a terrible stand-up comedian, for sure.
Why? Because you're wearing 3 layers right now.
That 3 layers? No, it's not because of my clothing. What kind of joke was that? What
I
kind of
just wanted to
reference was
comment on your 3 layers.
that? Yeah, it's freaking cold. It's cold out there,
You're wearing.
dude.
Why are you wearing 3 layers?
Because I want to stay warm. That's why I'm wearing 3 layers. It's cold.
It's not that cold outside.
It kind of is. It is when you have like, when you're super lean. You got no body fat.
Oh, you got that lean cut.
I got a pretty lean cut. But anyways, what was I saying, dude? We always
You're
go
saying
off
that
on these
you
tangents.
you were saying that you suck at being
I
funny.
I would suck at being a stand-up comedian. I would probably, because I don't know, dude. Just imagine it being up there. It's probably not. I
What
don't
would
know.
your opening line be?
See, that's the thing. It'd just take me a couple hours to sit there with a blank piece of paper, going, "Dang, what am I going to write?"
The yellow journal.
The yellow books.
Yeah.
The yellow journal. Just thinking,
And
man,
then the
what the crap
Pentel
am I gonna
ballpoint.
say? See, that's the thing. I'm more of a conversational guy. I can say, I can try, I can be funny.
I say funny stuff.
I can say things, like in a conversation, but like being a stand-up, no, dude.
Just
I don't
making
think I can
jokes.
do
I
that.
actually have some jokes somewhere. They might suck. It's entirely possible that they suck. Let's see. They were old topics for the podcast before we rebranded. Before we rebranded, I'm gonna say that correctly. Okay, let's see.
Hold on, I'm chewing a goldfish right now.
Chewing goldfish.
Yeah, I'm a little hungry. Hold on.
Let's see here. Oh, there was something I didn't work it out, but the topic is, so I was watching the New Year's. This was 2000. When was this? This might have been 2020 New Year's. Yeah, I think it was 2020 New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone kisses when the ball drops. It's all funny, happy, gory, haha, right?
And then nuclear bomb.
Yeah. Fallout. You ever heard of Country Roads? Anyway, so everyone kisses, right? But this is 2020 in New York. Liberal land, Fantasia. And so everyone was masked up. And so you just saw a bunch of people smashing faces with cloth.
My gosh.
And it was the most cringy thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I wanted to kill myself on the spot.
Oh, really? Suicide joke? You think that's funny? How about to the people who, consider it? You think that's funny?
Sometimes.
No. The answer is no, Ben.
You ever think
Don't-
about suicide?
No.
No? Never?
Well, like I never. No.
Not considered it. Think about it. That's a
Think about it.
difference.
Okay, so like as in, you know what? It'd be. What if I just. Okay, like maybe I'm going through a tough time. Like
Yeah,
dang,
it's like this season, but we like cut Ray out of the script. What happens? Does anything change? You don't think about that?
What are you talking about?
If I was cut out, we would not be having this podcast. If you were cut out, I would still be having this podcast, just with a different person.
Oh,
Right?
So,
And so if I was
Okay.
cut out, then we wouldn't have had a young adult video. If I was cut out, then other things would not be around. And would it be better or worse? You don't think about that? It's like, what if
So,
I
like-
just got erased?
So what happens? Okay, so that's actually a good question. I think that's a good question.
Yeah. Can you think about it while I
If
go to the
I-
bathroom?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Try to ramble. See what you can do.
Try to ramble.
Yep.
Okay. Oh boy. So while Ben is going to whip out his 2-inch wiener and take a piss for who knows how long, draining his balls in the toilet, I'm going to be sitting here trying to entertain anybody who is listening at all. Anybody. And, it's just very interesting, I mean, you and I, it's like kind of like a one-way conversation, because you're just sitting there listening, staring at the phone screen, whatever you're doing, or you're driving, and I'm just sitting here talking to you. And it's like, wow, maybe this guy is, not that smart. And I'd probably agree with you, I'm not the sharpest tool in the tool shed, I'd probably be more of a hammer if I was a tool. Not that sharp, but it gets the job done, When you need it, it gets the job done. And I would take that as a compliment, really. But yeah, and my job here is to make sure you are entertained, whoever's listening. And honestly, like, I don't expect anybody to make it this far into the conversation. Like, if we're being real with each other, I don't think there's anybody listening to me right now. But if there is somebody listening, I just want to tell you, dude or gal, you're a G. Why are you a G? Because you've made it this far. So normally with this kind of thing, I didn't really come up with any questions. Ben didn't make any personalized questions. So we're just kind of like rambling until we kind of find our footing, oh, he's coming back. But yeah, I think it's going to get better, guys. It's going to get better.
Dizzy.
You feel dizzy?
Yeah.
Did you force it or just let it flow? Let it flow, let it flow.
But
Never want to force it, ever.
speaking from experience.
I speak from absolute experience.
No, I just got up way too quickly.
Graphic.
I was standing. No, I wasn't. I was sitting here, and then I got up really quick, and then I lost a lot of liquid. Really
Dude.
quick.
You lost like a pound? That sucks.
No, I do need to turn myself up a little higher. Adjust the gain, they said. Adjust the gain, and everything will be better.
So we were previously discussing before you had
Yeah, if I control alt
what you need to
deleted the ray.exe file, yeah, what would happen?
now, or like if I just never existed.
If you decided last night, I don't.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
That totally caught me off guard. I was not intending to do that. Just
Dude, you were in the flow, man. Get back in the
it
flow.
just happened.
Get back. Get back. Do you just identify with that character so much?
No, I just whenever I get like okay, so side tangent really quick.
Okay.
So when I'm talking, I really think about where in my throat and embouchure I'm using, right?
Good gosh.
So like right now I'm using the back 80%. Well, if 100% is the very back of my throat, like way back here, I'm using the about 79%. Don't look at me like that. I'm using about 79% back, and if I go up here, then I'm using the like up here is the front 20%. And the reason that
Spoke up. What's up?
that you sound dumb is because you don't understand that.
I just woke up. What's going on?
I was saying that you were stupid anyway.
Oh my goodness, that's so mean.
In the back
Oh
of
my goodness.
the throat, that's where the Joker comes from. So that's why that happens all the time. But
The
no,
Heath
if you
Ledger.
decided
Ledger.
you wanted to log out last night,
Okay, log out last night.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then your Xbox broke and it was last seen online 11 years ago, what would happen?
Wait, hold on. What? The Xbox joke threw me off. So you're saying if I so let's say like speaking in Among Us terms.
If you made
I
sweet love to the business end of a double-barreled
Oh
shotgun,
my gosh.
what would happen?
So if I voted myself to be ejected.
Yeah.
well, like yesterday.
Yesterday
If I
night,
ejected myself
you
yesterday.
got home from Top
fine.
Golf. You're like, man, I suck at golf. I'm gonna kill myself, and then you
Oh
did.
my gosh. And then I did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously
Like, how would life progress that way?
without me. Well, I mean, they would probably suck for my family like a lot, like wow, we just lost Ray, and then they'd be really sad for whatever stupid reason. And
Mm-hmm.
then
You ever think about the morning time? Whoa, I'm too loud. Oh.
the morning time, I don't.
Yeah.
It'd probably
The
stick
rate
with them.
of morning.
It'd probably it'd probably be a while.
I
you
give
know?
them 9 months.
9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd want them to see. Actually, okay. So if I was to actually kill myself, that would be pretty disappointing, because
Yeah, because like we paid for that season and then it just ends.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's like from what I understand, like my family, I'm a part of my family, and my family is a part of me. So when I die, a part of my family dies.
Hate it
It's
when
like,
that happens.
don't you hate it? So like a part of my sister dies, a part of my dad dies, a part of my mom dies, a part of my brother dies, a part of my other sister dies, and so that would just that would suck for them. So really, like if I was to actually
a
not be selfish.
dodecahedron instead of a Punnett square. Sorry, keep going.
So if I was to not actually be a selfish bastard and not kill myself, I wouldn't do that to my family.
Gosh, you said the B word.
Oh, bastard? Is that a bad word? Bastard?
Bastard is a bad word.
Really? Like a cuss word? Is
Yes.
it considered a cuss word?
Yeah, it's like it's a male insult. You call a guy a bastard, but
Bastard.
yeah, it is technically profanity. That
Oh,
would get you a PG rating in your G movie.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I hate it when it goes PG. I'm not allowed to watch PG movies. Mom tells me. Okay, so
You
anyway.
sign the green half-page slip. It's always green. It's always half a page. And you're like, can they watch this movie in class
Oh my gosh.
in 3rd grade?
I remember that. It was a green half slip. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't go to the same school, did we? I swear, I never saw
Oh, hell
any
no.
Asians over there. Okay, good. Thank goodness.
I was the only Asian in my entire elementary school.
Yeah, dude, it's Arizona, man. Come on. What do you
Did you just DOS me? I'm kidding.
Come on. Anyways, yeah, so it would suck for my family, and then, I mean, for you guys, it'd probably suck too. I'd want them to move on fast because, that'd be a stupid decision to kill myself.
I'd probably make a montage of your life.
Oh,
like,
that's so sweet.
But at the very end, I would have like the and then like the freaking when you like off yourself
What?
and like the Doritos and the weed jokes.
What are you talking about? You need to explain this.
Were you not on YouTube in 2016?
I probably was.
You don't know about like the epic gaming montage moments?
Oh, the MLG?
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
I would make an MLG
I
montage of your life. At the very end, it would be the all of them would go at once as you like blow your brains out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wombo combo.
Wombo combo. And then both, yeah. When you see both halves of the brain fall on the
Dude,
floor, you say wombo combo.
chill. Okay, hey.
Hey, what's wrong with what I just said?
Nothing's wrong. It's just the tone, man. Man, it's just your tone.
Man, let me tell
It's
you
just your
about tone. So tone is the most important thing when we talk about brains.
Mm.
If your brain does not have the right tone, it turns into gray matter and then you die.
Dang.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
Thank you. Thanks for the TED Talk.
So I would make a montage, an MLG montage of your life. And then I'd be over it, probably.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you'd be over it because that'd be, pretty stupid.
That's actually a pretty big fear of mine that if like my mom dies or something, I'll be over it in like 2 days and I'll be like, okay, life goes on.
Huh.
And then everyone would be like, oh my gosh, you're a monster. I can't believe you don't care about your mom. I was like, I made a
Yeah.
montage of her life. What are you talking about? I care.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd probably agree with you because really, I mean, we should be grateful for the time that we have with our family and what's the
You
point?
see,
of
I would-
what's the point of being sad?
I
you
would
know?
grieve like 8 years later.
Really.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, is this like? Oh, okay, I get it.
What?
I get it. Is this like part of like the way your brain works? It's kind of different from everyone else because you can't really like,
Listen,
associate emotion in with memory. and
special. Okay,
just
I'm built different.
Special ed.
It's more of like I can't even describe it. Like I don't. It's just like when something happens, I try not to waste time with people in general and things like animals and whatnot.
Okay.
So like when my last dog died, like the day after, I was chill about it
Hmm.
because I was like, hey, I spent as much time as possible as I could with that dog. I didn't have any regrets about it. It was just like, okay, the dog is gone now. That stage of life is over.
Dude, turn and burn, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Get another dog.
Yeah, it's like you would be upset if you never hung out with a dog, and then the dog died. You're like, oh man, I got gypped. I missed out.
Mm-hmm.
But I got the full value, right? I got my investment back,
Dude,
and so I was like, all right, cool.
made capital gains.
Exactly.
That I would say the same thing with my dog. I was very blessed to have a beagle named Shooter McGavin for
Would you
14
call it
years.
Shooter when you called the
Come
dog
here, Shooter. Yeah,
Shooter?
it's just Shooter. Yeah.
You ever take him to school?
No, no, dude. It was a fat lazy dog. He ain't walking to school. That'd be funny though. Come here, Shooter.
Shooter, Shooter, Shooter. No, Shooter! Don't go there! Don't go to the library, Shooter! Sorry,
Guys, watch out for Shooter.
That was a Columbine reference. If anyone,
Oh my
was relevant
gosh,
for that.
dude! Enough with the dark references. Jeez.
you don't know about the
Jeez,
library?
man. No, I don't know about the library. Anyways, yes,
That's
I
where
would
the
be.
kill streak
I'd be grateful.
happens.
I'd be great. I'd be. I'm not laughing. I am not laughing, bro. I know I'm already screwed at this point. I am not going to be elected at any position. I'm not, dude. I'm screwed. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Oh, this is nothing
I'll-
compared to what it's gonna go on with my brother and me. Holy,
oh, that's probably gonna be
dude,
bad.
it's gonna be
Oh my
nuts
gosh.
and very
I
exciting.
might watch like the first 5 to 10 minutes of that one.
Honestly, that's what we like. I was texting Dario Woods
Wait, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
real quick. Side tangent. We were texting each other songs that we really liked because I sent him "Slow Dancing in a Burning Room" live in LA from that 11 years ago video of John Mayer.
I don't. Go ahead.
And
I'll
he was
probably
like,
get it.
"Oh my gosh, I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a song I like." And then I sent him a song, and he told me straight up, "Hey, if I don't like it in the first 15 seconds, I'm skipping it." I was like, "That's what we like to see.
Wow.
Good, honest men."
Good, honest, short attention span.
No, it's just like, it's not worth my time. If it doesn't prove itself to me in the first 15 seconds, it's not worth my time. That's why fashion is so important.
Fashion?
Yeah. If you
Oh,
look
totally.
dumb, you're dumb.
Yep. If you look like a bozo, you're a bozo.
Man's is just chomping. This is why I'm not eating, so I don't be a nuisance.
Dude, I'm sorry. Look, just give me. Hold on. Okay, that's it.
Because the only reason I'm not saying anything is you were gonna say something,
I was gonna
and,
say.
and then you
something.
ate food like an idiot in the middle of yourself.
Like it? No, like a hungry man. Like a hungry man.
Just
I
wait
ate
a little
food.
bit. It's 5 to 6. We can get food after if you really want it.
Okay, fine.
Because if your updated food palette,
Wah, wah,
the James
wah.
Charles updated food palette. Okay, anyway,
No, what, dude?
you know about
Okay.
the James Charles palette?
No. What is the James Charles palette?
It was this major commercial success. He made like millions of dollars off of this thing.
What was it?
It was a makeup palette,
Oh my gosh.
like based off the James Charles.
is
He
so
made
gay.
so much money. It
That
was
is so
insane,
gay.
dude. The amount of money, it's insane. And then he lost all his subscribers. But like, dude,
Because something happened,
Hey.
I'm sure.
money has no bias.
I-
Money is money.
Money's money, baby.
What were you talking about?
All we're doing is we're taking money from other people. That's all we're doing.
Maybe what you're doing. Freaking real estate.
Hey,
thieves.
chill. Anyways, what would happen if you got deleted yesterday? We're circling back, way back, all the way to that one conversation. But
Oh, you really want to know
yeah,
how
sure,
I
wanna
would commit
know.
suicide? Okay, so
No, not
I have
how.
this
No,
idea.
no.
I
Hold on.
want my car to
Stop.
stick around, so I'm not gonna
Oh
do
my
it by
gosh.
car. I think it'd be really cool to do it in a nature spot. That way, if you do end up disappearing, you could like completely disappear because you probably get eaten by a cougar or some sort.
Also, like
um,
Japan.
No,
You know the forest in
a
Japan.
cougar?
You know, like what that Logan Paul video.
Yeah. What about Logan Paul?
Well, he went to Japan.
I'm,
in that
I'm talking about the
forest.
Grand Canyon, baby.
Oh, the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like it apparently takes about a minute to fall to the bottom. So I could just be chilling for like a minute, weightless.
That is so long.
Yeah.
That is 60 seconds
Mhm.
is that would be such a long. What if you change your mind like midway?
Uh,
Crap, dang it. I don't want to do this.
Then you, I don't know. I guess you just die filled with regret.
That sucks.
But no, Grand Canyon's the way to go, man.
Wow. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That is great.
You
to know.
die looking at God's creation. Although I wouldn't kill myself because then I'd have to talk to God and be like, hey, so about that last stunt I pulled, I know that's not the best idea. I know I'm a little early. It's like showing up to the party early. You don't want to be that guy.
No, you don't want to be that
You
guy.
show up to the party last but on time so everyone cheers when you get there and then the party starts. That's why you don't commit suicide. You don't pull the popcorn out like 2 minutes in.
Yeah, that would just be stupid.
Yeah. Then you're eating kernels. I don't want to eat kernels. Do you want to eat
It's-
kernels?
It's like, not putting toilet paper on the toilet seat at a Walmart restroom. It's like, dude, it's
You
too
use
early.
restrooms at Walmart?
When I really, really need to.
No, you don't. You just
When I
you
really
just don't
need
do
to.
it.
Dude, sometimes.
No, you
when
don't do
really
it.
when you
No,
really
you
need
don't
to,
do it.
dude. A freaking
You
big
don't
old
do it.
big old Alejandro walking out of the restroom. It's like, oh.
Why does it have to be Alejandro?
Dude, I don't know. It was just based on
Alejandro.
experience. Alejandro, man.
Alejandro,
Alejandro.
starring in these Gorlami Italian movies.
No, I'm talking about Mexican. Mexican name. That's a Mexican name is Alejandro.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
But you said it really whitely,
Okay.
and so I made another whitely reference to
Okay,
Brad
Whatever.
Pitt in
Brad
Inglorious
Pitt,
Bastards.
Brad Pitt. I love Brad Pitt.
Yeah, he's going to be in Babylon.
Oh.
So Margot Robbie.
So hold on. What about this movie that you're talking about? Why would you even bring it up?
Babylon? Because it's
Yeah.
coming out really soon, and I've been awaiting its arrival.
Why?
Because it's by a director I appreciate.
What's the movie about?
It's about Hollywood has-beens
Okay.
and the spiral down to oblivion.
Oh, so midlife crisis?
Yeah.
For a bunch of rich narcissists?
Yep.
Wow. That's actually got to be interesting.
Yeah, very big spectacle.
Wow. I wonder what that looks like. A group of rich narcissists who are, having a midlife crisis.
Watch Babylon December 23rd, 2022 and find out.
No, that's probably going to be a lot of, sex and drugs and stuff.
It's entirely possible.
So.
In which case, I will be wide-eyed during that entire section.
Oh my goodness, Margot Robbie. Oh, my goodness.
I'm talking about Brad Pitt. No,
Oh, my gosh. Well, of course we're talking about Brad Pitt. I'm sorry, Brad Pitt. I should have mentioned you.
to finish the statement you were talking about, if I Control Alt deleted, then maybe I would consider not. No, actually, if I Control Alt
I was-
deleted, I would. When I die, my brother is gonna release this whole podcast thing out and be like, "There's his obituary. Go for it."
Wow.
So this is like an emergency obituary.
Emergence. This podcast here?
Yeah, the not this specific episode, but the podcast itself.
Oh, okay. Wait, he would release the podcast. Wait, there's podcasts that you haven't released yet?
Well, no, like not everyone knows about this.
Oh, okay.
Only people who have been on it
Oh,
or are
wait,
going
so
to be on it.
You're going to publicize your podcast by making it an obituary?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's a good idea.
I have like 30 plus solo episodes of just me talking. And I'll be like, "Oh, if you want to get to know Ben, here you go."
Do you have a will? My
Oh,
brother
where all
gets
my, where all
everything.
my watches, yeah. I don't actually.
Oh.
I considered making one.
Why would you consider making a will?
You never know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You never know when you're going to die. But
Don't you think it's a little arrogant to assume you're going to survive to your late
It's
80s?
not arrogant. It's
I'm
more,
so awesome. Nothing in this world could end my life.
it's not that
until
thought.
then.
It's like I'm so young that I'm probably just going to live a decent amount of time.
I will not
it's
die of
more-
old age. I can tell you that right now. I
Really?
will not die of old age.
You will not.
No,
You refuse to?
I will not let it happen.
You won't let it happen.
Nope. I don't want to live to 60.
60? 60's not even that long.
I don't want to live that long.
It's not long. what's long is like 80 or 90. That's long. 60?
I don't-
Really?
It's like the roller coaster, you know? You want to get like maximum whatever, and then once the roller coaster sucks, it's like, no. It's like we don't want Tom Brady to still be playing. We would have rather him retired once he won with the Buccaneers, and then he'd be the greatest of all time, right? But now we're like, oh, now he's kind of like going through it, and we don't want to see that. It's like a season that goes on too long.
Okay. Wait, no. But we're talking about your life here. We're not talking about a career or a TV show.
It is a career. My life is a career.
Actually, I would say it is. I mean, for a believer, it would probably
See how
be a
plastic
career.
your mind is? That's amazing.
Plastic?
Yeah, neuroplasticity.
What is neuroplasticity? What are you
It's
talking
the
about?
ability for your mind to change.
Oh. Yeah, well, it's good to have a open mind or stuff, but
Yeah, my mind, open concept, French doors with windows.
Sick.
Yeah, it opens up into the backyard, you know? It's like the whole thing goes across, and then your living room becomes just part of your backyard.
That'd be cool. Well, not cool actually. I would not my living room to be my backyard.
No, like the door just opens, and it's like, oh, open concept.
Wow.
Host parties.
Open concept. Property Brothers.
Dude, if you want to talk about sexy men.
Okay,
Property
no.
Brothers.
I was talking about the Okay. Anyways,
Hey, that doesn't have to be your opinion. Can't allow me to like the Property Brothers. You gotta shut me down like that.
oh my goodness, bro. Hey, I just don't want. We don't gotta get so gay all of a sudden. You gotta ease it in a little bit, you know.
What do you mean by that?
Ease it in, like in terms of the path that you're choosing to take. Just
I think we've overdone the suicide bit. So
yeah. You know what? Well,
I think
okay.
you
So I
got
was
your
talking
answer.
about more like what would happen like with your family or like would like life would go on, not like how you do it. That wasn't even the question, but you wanted to talk about how you would do it anyways.
it was more interesting. Oh no, they would be sad.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, well, obviously.
That's about it. There's not much to it.
That's all, folks.
That's all,
Oh my
folks.
gosh.
What, you don't like my I don't even know
No,
who
that
is.
was obnoxious.
You're obnoxious.
Thank you.
You're really loud.
I know I am.
I'm looking at your sound waves, and you're a lot louder than I am.
I know I am loud. I talk loud. That's just how I am.
You just talk loud?
Yeah.
You're just a loud talker? You're a
Dude,
loud talker, mouth breathing, belly
Well-
laugher?
Well, mouth breathing? No.
You know, there's some science behind beautiful people not being mouth breathers.
Yeah, no, I know. Like, the way you breathe kind of changes your face. I know all that.
Yeah.
I used to be a mouth breather, but now I'm more of a nose breather.
What made you change?
Vanity.
That's it? You figured that out, and you're like, man, gotta look beautiful.
Yeah, I don't want to be ugly.
For me, it was like, I don't want to look dumb.
Well, yeah.
It's like not
Don't
even
wanna
the
look
ugly part, just like the that look. Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Like when
I just
people are
didn't wanna
driving
do that.
around, when people are driving around, like you look, like I look to my left and I see somebody driving there, like just with their mouth gaping open. Yeah, that looks dumb.
what if they're fat and they have to because it takes so much to
That-
like survive?
Hey, it's a choice.
'cause
It's a
you're
choice to
fat.
be fat.
My body, my choice. That reminds me of this. Okay, there's this. I'm not gonna name him. This fat man in one of my classes
You
at
should name
school.
him.
This fat name by the name of Donald J. Trump in my class.
Wow.
Wow.
Go, dude. What's the story?
Man,
you're losing me here. My short attention span. You're
short.
losing me.
Yeah,
You're
you're
losing me.
your 8 seconds.
I need.
Goldfish man.
Look, we have a big TV right next to us, and I would love to put a clip of Subway Surfers on there just so I can stay stimulated.
Subway Surfer, Family Guy, or like
Family Guy or the GTA.
or some paint. Yeah, the GTA
the
run.
car driving, freaking drifting around. Yeah, I need that 24/7. That's how I.
Anyway, this guy, he vapes in his lungs,
oh my
and he
gosh.
also he's kind of he is overweight by a lot, and he's got some grease going on in his face and hair.
That
I don't think he
sucks, man.
showers. I can smell him across the room, and I can hear him breathing across the room because he's destroying his lungs with the vape, and he's also fat. And so that's a lot of strain on your lungs to support that large a person.
So attention span. It's already.
I'm giving you information.
Oh wait, no. I'm not attention span. Lifespan. I was talking about lifespan.
My attention
lifespan
span
is going.
I just told you all these things and your attention span is failing.
Come on, attention span, please. Don't let me fail. Don't fail me.
That wasn't funny.
I thought it was funny. That's why I said it.
Do you ever, when you say funny things, when you do the funny, when you say jokes, when you do comedy, when you do bits, do you think about what other people are gonna think, or do you just like, oh, that's funny, I'm gonna say it?
I think more like it's funny, so I'm gonna.
Because
say
I say so many off-color, black and white, out of pocket, got no hands looking thing that like I don't know if people are gonna find it funny. They might be offended, but I'm just like, dude, that's hilarious. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, totally. And sometimes you'll
Just like
get
the
like
Columbine joke,
just like
kill
weird.
streak, UAV.
No, that's just dark. That's a dark joke. That isn't the deepest dark. Well, not the deepest darkest one. But that's a dark joke. And some people, some people are like, "Oh my gosh, that's so mean." And
One of my family members goes to Columbine,
like the elementary school.
like the high school. The
Oh,
one-
it was a high school that got shut up.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I thought it was elementary school.
the OG.
Did he survive it? Was he there like when the shooting happened? I'm surprised it's still
no,
around.
it is still around. They're trying to bulldoze the library and get it replaced with something else. Because there's a lot of bad memories associated with the library.
I can't imagine,
It's
bro.
part of like the PTO. They're like, we gotta get rid of the library, guys. It just doesn't feel good in there.
No, dude.
I'm not kidding. That's a real conversation that's happening there. They're trying to get rid of the library.
Dude, I wouldn't blame him, man. If there's if there was bodies in there, just
Like she was a freaking cheerleader for Columbine. It's kind of funny. Like we'd see they'd send pictures like, oh look at so and so. I'm not gonna name her, doing cheerleader or whatever, and she's like, just Columbine, like across her chest, the pom poms or whatever.
wow.
Tonight we're playing Columbine High School. Kill them out there, boys.
No, stop. Oh my gosh.
Make sure you
dude.
make the tackle.
Anyways, we were talking about humor. We were talking about being funny.
I was just being funny,
Yeah. That's just dark. It's just dark humor.
but it's still funny.
it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I'd
Just
say
because you say it's dark doesn't mean, oh no, it's not.
it's
funny.
it's kind of funny. I'd say it's kind of funny.
Kind of funny.
Kind of funny, yeah.
Kind of funny. Okay.
You got a little. Yeah, you got a little
A little snortle.
little sniff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how funny it was.
Yeah. So I thought it was funny, so I said it. I didn't care if you thought it was funny.
Well, that's good. Because I mean, honestly, like I would be so when I was probably like more like sophomore, I'd be a little more worried. I would be worried about, what people would think if I were to say a joke. And so I just sit there contemplating like, "Oh my gosh, would this joke be funny? Would this joke not be funny?" And then like, that's just too much anxiety already. That's
Uh-huh.
just stupid.
Wait, how long did you used to think about jokes before you said them?
Dude, it was a while.
Like,
bro.
how many times could you have said the joke in the amount of time you thought about it?
How many what do you okay,
Like, if
break
your
that down.
joke is, like, if we're looking at a teacher and they're really fat, and you're like, oh man, I wonder if they can fit through that door. That's like the joke. It's a really bad joke. How many times could
That'd
you
be funny.
say that joke by the time you actually said it?
In my head, how many times did I say the joke in my head until I said it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, what's the amount of time allotted? Like, if it
Time
takes around
allotted.
3 seconds to
It
say,
would-
man, if he could fit through that door, oh,
Dude.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
So over the years, that time allotted to a joke would be going down.
okay.
The consideration. So, I would when I was younger, I'd think about like all the outcomes and like oh,
I can
would this
hear
be
you
funny?
stroking the metal
Oh,
on
my
your
bad,
bass,
my bad.
by the
That's
way.
that's
Yeah.
the thing, my bad. Okay. So I didn't hear that. But anyways, and then later on, that time went down and down until eventually I wouldn't really care much. I'd just say it.
Do you even think about it? Like, does it run through your head and you're like, oh, ha, that's funny. I'm going to say it. And then you say it?
It would be quick.
Dude, I have like negative seconds. When I say it, it's the first time I hear it.
Really?
Like, I don't even
That's
know what
pretty
it's
good.
gonna. I don't even know what it's gonna be. Like when I said UAV, that was not, or like the Joker thing. Like I didn't even expect it.
It's like
I didn't
you
even know it was
said
coming.
before you thought.
Yeah. Or I said as I thought. So like as the thought is becoming like during the inception of the thought, it's already being said.
Wow. See, that probably happens for me too, but like the processing time.
So that's why it's so funny to me. That's why I laugh at my own jokes all the time because I hear them for the first time when I say them.
So you
most
hear
of the
your
time.
own joke.
Yeah.
Okay. You surprise yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what the punchline's gonna be.
Wow. So instead of just you being a self-centered human being, you're just
It's
like,
like,
"Ah, that's so
airline
funny."
food, right? Yeah.
I always hated that joke.
What's the deal with airline food? They
Dude,
give you the
stop,
peanuts
man.
and chips, and nothing
I
tastes
don't. I
good.
never got that joke, and I never liked it.
Well,
It's
I don't like
just a terrible
Seinfeld.
joke.
I think Seinfeld's overrated.
Oh wait, that's from a Seinfeld show.
Not
I
the
didn't
show,
know that.
his actual stand up.
Oh, he's a Jewish guy, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mark Normand is also a Jewish guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A lot of Jewish show business people.
Oh,
It's almost like they
wow.
run the whole joint.
It's almost like they run the world, and we don't even know it.
I wouldn't say that. If they ran the world, why would they be doing friendly fire? Like every
dude,
100 years, just
dude,
friendly
so-
fire
Victimization, easy.
of themselves.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You
friendly
hear this
fire.
thing called the Holocaust? Friendly fire. If they ran the world, you hear this thing called the Crusades? Friendly fire.
Oh, you're talking about that? No, like okay. I'm not talking about like they ran the show the whole time.
Oh, just right now.
Just like right now, yeah.
Just like right now. Just
Kanye convinced me. I talked to Kanye about it. He was like, "Yeah, they run the world." I'm like, "I believe you."
Mr. West.
Ye. No, his name is Ye now. It's just Ye. What's up, Ye?
Yay.
Bay. Down by
Haram
the bay. No.
Erombe is the name of Kanye West's new song, out this Sunday, 6:35 Eastern Standard Time on the Hulu network.
He's releasing a song?
No, I just said that.
He just made it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just said that. I didn't even know I was going to say Hulu. I was like, I just need a network, and it was Hulu first.
Mm.
We weren't even talking about Hulu. Not a fan of Hulu.
No.
They
Ben, hold on,
They
Ben.
charge you to watch
Before-
ads.
Ben, I got a question for you. It just popped into my head, okay?
Okay, pop like popcorn. Give me Oliver Randbackers.
What? Dude, I'm not that quick about these things.
Pop
I don't
secret.
know what the heck you just said.
That's the brand. Like the guy who looks like the Colonel from KFC. You ever see that?
Yeah, he looks like my grandpa.
Yeah,
did.
Oliver like Randbacker, Randjacker, or something like that.
I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah.
So, Ben, would you ever marry somebody?
So Oliver Randbacker is the guy on top. He looks like Colonel Sanders.
So you'd marry Colonel Sanders?
Yeah.
Ben, answer the question.
I'm not gonna answer the question.
Why would you never marry?
I'm not gonna answer the question
Why would you answer the question?
because I'm not going to.
Okay, I'll cut you a deal. You ask me a question.
Me a deal.
I'll cut you a deal. Okay.
Here's the
You ask me
deal.
whatever question, and I'll answer it, and I'll ask you whatever question, and you'll answer it.
That
Honestly.
that does not sound like fair trade.
How does that not sound like a
Because
fair
you're far more
trade?
interested in my answer than I am in yours.
Well, it depends on what Okay, what question would you be interested in asking me right now?
I don't have any questions for you, man.
What?
I told you my notes was completely empty for you. I have nothing
Should
to
have come more prepared, dude. You're running a podcast.
I'm fully
What are you
prepared.
doing?
We've been going for over an hour effortlessly.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Hey, to whoever's made it this far, okay, whether you've magically got to this point by clicking on the bottom tab and then you just, got
I love
to
the
this
visuals you're
timestamp,
doing with your hands right now. They can totally see that.
that's why we should get a camera because it would make things a lot cool. But anyways, if
well,
you
then I'd have
somehow
to put a shirt on.
and you have to put some pants on and maybe some underwear. If you don't go do that, depends. You probably have to shave down there a little bit too, but just so that the camera.
You're
doesn't
getting
break.
really, really
Hold
specific
on,
for
hold on.
someone who claims that they don't want any part of that.
Any part of what?
Anyway,
Any part of what?
we're about an hour in. You were giving the viewers a heads up about
Right.
scrubbing on the YouTube.
Yes, that's what I was saying. I was trying to say something like that. So if you somehow made it here, or you've actually been listening the whole time, you're a G. I just want you to know that.
Hello, Judah.
Hello, Judah.
You'll be on eventually. I texted this man and I was like, hey, we can do it evening this week. And you know what he said?
What did he say?
Bet.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, hey, is your schedule full? Because, your sibling is getting married. And he was like, nah, dude, I got you. And he said it in that amazingly too. Nah, dude, I got you. You're okay. It's fine.
Gosh, dude. And then he has a bachelor party that he's got to go to California.
I wonder what they're doing in California.
Dude,
They're definitely paying higher taxes, whatever they're doing.
all that purchase tax, whatever you call it. But I saw their story, and they were all shirtless
In traffic.
in traffic.
Yeah.
He was doing push-ups. Dario, was it Dario?
Oh, I didn't see the push-ups. I just saw them in traffic.
No, Dario. I think it was Dario or Emilio. It was one of them. I couldn't tell. I couldn't see the mole on one of their faces, but basically they were
Unbelievable.
sitting
You
there.
can't just see
they're
them and be
sit-
like, "Hey, that's that guy."
Well, I can usually tell by like when I see them, by like their demeanor and their personality. They have like a little bit of a different
Just a little bit.
personality. Yeah,
You're offending a lot of twins right now.
a lot of twins, dude. Who freaking cares? I've been friends with a lot of twins in the past.
All of my friends,
Bobsy twins.
I've had friends of twins all the time.
They love me. They love me. They think I'm the greatest.
twins. Twins, they love me. They love me.
Oh, what'd you say?
They like touching my leg hairs at the pool. Draw little circles.
Did I hear little girls?
What'd you say, Kamala?
Shut up, queer.
Hey, fat. Shut up. Anyway, that was a terrible Joe Biden impression. I'm so sorry about that.
You should You should reimburse everybody.
Joe Biden.
Joe Byron.
Jeff. Beep.
Beep boop beep 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 boop beep up.
Anyway, you were talking about shirtless men in a car you were watching on your phone by yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I was more than watching.
You were observing?
I was more than observing. I was looking.
This is all Ray's doing, by the way. This is all his fault. I didn't initiate that at all. I was just like, hey, you were watching these people. I was trying to get it back on topic, and he just brings it up and gets into this really steamy area. Anyway,
What are you talking about?
what you were gonna say something about watching them,
Yeah, I was watching them.
and
Yeah, I was
is that
watching
it?
them. Yeah,
That's it. That's
I
all
was
you're gonna say?
watching 'em.
Because we're like, hey, they're paying taxes in California, and then you're like, oh, I was.
Yeah,
watching.
like a boomer, like, oh my goodness, the California taxes.
Man, that is a sound. Jeez, I am sorry. Holy. Bye bye.
So yeah, if you guys made it this far, I just want to say good job. You've made it.
You've made it. This is not the best one we've had.
Like
Bye.
the best podcast or like the best interview?
The best conversation we've had. This was terrible.
This whole thing?
Yeah, it sucked.
What?
I don't like you anymore.
Well, that sucks. So this podcast sucks, and now he doesn't like me anymore. That really sucks.
It almost sucks as much as this next sponsor, Shark Vacuums. If you've ever needed a vacuum in your life, if you've ever needed if you've decided that sucking just wasn't good enough, welcome in Shark Vacuums with a new rotator cuff involved with the sweeping motion. You'll see new results in your carpet. It's like your pet never existed. 12-gauge shotgun is no longer the only option. We have the Shark Vacuum.
Get yours now, only $29.99 today.
Plus shipping. That was not that funny.
Dude,
Why are
I
you
thought it
laughing?
was funny,
That
dude.
was not funny
That
at
was
all.
funny. That was freaking funny.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it was.
I don't think it was funny.
Dude, well, you're the one talking.
What do you think is funny? Tell me a joke.
Tell you a joke.
Sell me this
like
pen.
Right
Tell
now?
me a joke right now.
Tell you a joke.
Yes.
Dude, I tell you, I'm a terrible stand-up comedian. I can't just come up with a joke on the spot.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you about goldfish because
Okay.
you've been eating them and you have the attention span of one.
Okay.
And you're about the size of one.
I'm the size of a goldfish.
Yeah, so the size of
That's
a goldfish. So if you think about goldfish, you know the idea like, oh man, the goldfish is only going to grow the size of his bowl. And then people are like, oh man, if only my potential was as big as his bowl, right? And all that stuff.
Okay.
So goldfish will only grow to the size of their bowl. That is a true statement. However, not as true as people think because the bowl is this big. The bowl is this big. The bowl is this big. Let's say the bowl is 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's make it a bigger number. The bowl is 7, and the goldfish is 1 right now. And then the goldfish gets to 5, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's filling up the bowl. And then it gets to 7, and then it dies. So it only grew as big as the bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if your bowl was 9, then it would have grown to 9 and then died. If your bowl was 20, it would have grown to 20 and then died. So really, all these kids are killing their goldfish because they keep growing and then they can't fit in the bowl anymore. And so what happens is like, oh, there's not enough space. We need to die to like lessen the population. And then they die.
So you're saying it's
Goldfish,
how is that a joke?
It's not a joke. It was a
But
story.
you said you were gonna say a joke.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait. So
See, you just laughed. There you go. I made you laugh.
whatever, dude. So basically, you were saying
I made you laugh. Now
you're
you're
saying
still laughing.
shut up, dude.
Yeah.
So,
See
as
how
I
much
was
he's
saying,
laughing right now?
dude,
That was an
I'm
amazing
saying,
joke.
No,
That
it's
was
not
an
an amazing joke. That was not an amazing
Yeah, it
joke,
was.
folks. So basically, what I heard was that there's a natural way where the population will correct itself because if there's just too many people, then more people die.
In goldfish, yeah.
Oh, just with goldfish,
Yeah,
but not with
so
humans.
all these goldfish are dying
Okay.
because of that.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah. So if you want to be a goldfish, you can for the small price of $20. Oh man. Beautiful.
Ben,
Yeah, what's up?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I
Okay.
did.
I have a topic. All right, I'm going to bring
Okay.
it up. You're going to hear the greatest topic of all time. Why don't you say something to the people while I bring up this topic?
Hey guys, so I'm sitting here watching Ben, doing something, and I hope you guys didn't smell that. That was pretty bad. I should have brushed my teeth, but I don't think I did.
Are you a Colgate guy or a Crest guy?
No, Colgate. Always Colgate.
Colgate Extra Teeth Whitening with the charcoal added
Colgate
on.
gang.
All right, I have a topic for you.
Okay, yes.
I think you'll really,
topic.
I think you're really going to enjoy this.
Okay.
I have a hypothesis.
Okay.
That the gravity of social media is a learned idea.
A learned idea? Okay.
Do you agree or disagree?
So you're saying the gravity of social media, so how important it is.
To a person is a learned idea.
So it learned, so that means it's acquired over time?
Yes. Or all at once. It is acquired though.
So that's to the individual, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree with that.
And with that idea, all these kids killing themselves because they're being bullied because of social media, all avoidable. Cyberbullying doesn't matter if you don't care,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And just like the idea, okay, so if you see all these people who are having immense anxiety and depression issues because they're like, oh man, the social media, I didn't get the likes, didn't get the plays on the YouTubes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're sad because of that. And it's because they did it to themselves.
Mm.
So if you kill yourself because of social media and the anxiety and stress, it is a double suicide.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb, I'd say.
Yeah.
So
Dumb people kill. Yeah, no. So like, I was just trying to think of like the way you could unlearn that or prevent. This was like the idea of kids, right?
okay.
If I have kids, which I won't.
You're not gonna have kids?
No.
Why not?
Do you want kids?
Yeah,
You want a little bunch of little Rays running around? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
You want to deal with Ray?
Yeah.
Because I have to
dude.
deal with Ray, and I want to
Yeah.
kill myself.
Oh my gosh! Calm down. Jeez.
What was I even saying? Yeah, so like, if your kid doesn't learn that social media is like the most important thing in the world, right? It's
Mhm.
preventable,
It is preventable.
which is why my little sister's not gonna get social media.
Yeah. So what I would do is I probably would have my kids grow up with a Motorola flip phone.
You're kidding?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not
Seriously?
kidding. Yeah.
Isn't
So,
that
but because
pretty mean?
all they need is the calling and the texting is gonna be hard. But actually, I'll upgrade them to the keypad that slides down, so it goes, and then they
Ooh.
can type it in.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you can play little games on there.
Yeah, they can play Minesweeper.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna give them a Motorola keypad phone.
Motorola. Yeah.
Motorola.
Dude, that would be so cool.
No.
'Cause- I mean, I don't want because
Your kids are gonna get bullied in real life, and then they'll kill each other.
dude. Okay, good. So what if they get bullied? Because here's the thing, right? If they get bullied, that will actually kind of toughen them up.
Did you get
Learn about
bullied?
the real world.
Are you speaking from experience?
I'm speaking. Oh, you have no idea, man. The
Tell
amount
me
of
about your
words,
worst bowling.
the amount of words that rhyme with Ray.
I could think of a couple.
Yeah, I think anybody can think of a couple that rhyme with Ray. You know, so
Gray.
Gray,
Yeah.
Frey,
Say. Pay. Play.
gay.
I didn't say that.
No, I said it. Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
Why? Because it rhymes with Ray.
Why'd you say that?
But
Are
it
you
rhymes
kidding
with
me right now?
Ray. It
Why-
rhymes with
why'd
Ray.
you bring
dude.
that up?
Chill out.
What?
What? It rhymes with Ray.
No, it doesn't.
Gay rhymes with Ray.
No, that's your imagination.
Oh my gosh. You are wrong, dude. What are you talking about? No, I know it does. It's because I heard it a lot in second grade.
In second grade.
Second grade, third grade, fourth grade. And the fifth grade was.
Well,
pretty
they're
bad.
telling you lies. That's not true.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, they're telling you lies.
But
It's
yeah,
not
so
exactly
I would
true.
probably, I wouldn't have my kids on social media at all, probably. And yeah, you know, if they get bullied, then that'll toughen them. I mean,
My idea
I wouldn't want them to get bullied, but
for the screens, right, is I have limits on weekdays.
oh, like screen time. Okay.
You have limits on weekdays. They only get like, I don't know. What is my screen time on Instagram? Like 40 minutes? 40 minutes or 20. I don't know what it is. It's less than an hour, whatever it is. Less than an hour on the Instagram. I have 10 minutes on Snapchat. I have like an hour on YouTube, something like that, right? They have
Uh-huh.
limits. And then on the weekends, it's Burge Night. Do whatever you want,
First night.
right?
Okay.
And then you ask them, after a bunch of that, they'll realize, hopefully if they don't, then I'll just take the phone away and kill them. If
Good
they don't
gosh.
realize that, then, yeah, let's just say they do. Let's just say the solution works 100% of the time. They'll be able to see this is what it feels like to have infinite screen time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what it feels like to have a disciplined amount of screen time.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll be able to see the difference and then choose for themselves whether they want to be like a sheep or like a shepherd.
A G.
Yeah.
Ah, that's not bad.
That's how I learned the importance of screen time.
Mm-hmm.
Is so my parents only allowed me an hour of screen time on the days I didn't have homework,
Mm-hmm.
which meant that if I wanted to play a game that required at least 10 hours a week to progress, I had to figure out how to get good and do 10 hours of work in 3.
Hmm.
Because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Mhm.
But when we went to our grandparents' house and stayed over there down in Tucson, infinite time, unlimited. And then it took a while. It took like 2 years of that, where I was like just freaking gaming.
Jeez, man.
And then after that
You
2 years, I was like, man, having unlimited screen time isn't the way to go.
Yeah.
In my defense, I was like 12, but
Yeah, it's kind of smart for being 12. I realized that I used to play a lot of video games and
a
just
lot of
wasted
fork and knife.
No, I hated Fortnite, dude. I'd play Battlefield 1 all day, every moment I could get. Dude, I was excited to get home.
The
from school
Harlem
just to play.
Hellfighters intro. That's what we're talking
Dude,
about.
It was so cool, man. It was so
Boom,
freaking.
boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we love that
Dude.
trailer.
It was just such a fun game, and it was my favorite game, and I just spent so much time on it, and I just wouldn't be productive, you know. And you know, I used to think that it would be preposterous to have Saturdays and like to work on a Saturday, you know. And then I started working for my dad, and he's like, "Hey, you know, you're gonna have to work on Saturdays to." And I'm like, "Dang, that sucks." At first, but then I realized, wow, like Saturday's an important day because when you're working in a job and you work Saturday, it sucks. But when you think of it more like it's your own business and you gotta progress when there's so much competition, then you're like, okay, I gotta work on Saturdays, and then that's that it makes it a little better. And so now I'm fine with working 5 hours on a Saturday.
So your dad's a top G?
My dad,
Yeah.
dude, he's the most. I'm telling you guys, actually, my dad is an alpha male. No freaking joke. This dude, it's crazy. He's like has insane athletic ability. He looks I mean, he looks like pretty good for a 52-year-old. And, you know, it's crazy, man. I mean, he used to be like the high school quarterback and he was making a lot of money in Florida and all this stuff. But he's come back from a lot of crazy crap. But
Like Vietnam.
no, that's my grandpa.
Oh.
He's not that old. Come on. But, dude, he's an alpha male, man. I couldn't have asked for a better dad. And honestly, it kind of feels. Sometimes it feels like I'm in his shadow, but I mean, I am only 18. I got plenty of room to grow.
I mean, he is taller than you.
He is taller. He's like 6'1".
Jeez.
Yeah,
Top G.
yeah, you dude. And you know, he always told me like, son, you're gonna be taller than me.
And then you weren't.
And then
You weren't.
now here I am at 18 years old. And like,
How tall are you?
I think I'm 5'8".
5'8", really?
Yeah, I think I'm 5'8".
Aren't you like my height though?
No, you're taller than me. You're
Really?
like 5'10".
I am 100% average.
Yeah, I know you are. You complain about it too. You're like, oh, you got all the medium-sized clothing. Just another cog in the machine. That kind of thing.
Almost. You almost had it.
I almost.
It's just like another cog in the machine.
Yeah,
That wasn't even very good. It's like another cog in the machine. I can't do it right now.
that was
I-
trashy, dude.
I know.
I'm
It's
disappointed.
really bad. It's almost like it's bad enough for. Can't do that. The amount, like, I've probably had a Joker reference in every single episode.
Dude, at least 3 times per episode.
No, usually it's just one time. It happens accidentally. It just comes out, and then I was like, "Oh man, I shouldn't do that," and then it's over.
Why do you think you shouldn't do that?
Because I'm always like, "My father is," yeah. I always
It's
say that.
part of your mantra, dude. It's part of the Ben McKinley mantra.
Did you just DOS my last name?
Dude, what, you didn't want your last name to be DOSed? You're the one going to be editing it soon. You're going to have to be hearing through all this bull crap.
Hey, I will only edit what is necessary.
Okay, good. Thank goodness.
It's not the editor we wanted, but the editor we needed. Right?
Totally.
Is there anything you specifically wanted to talk about? Because I asked you, hey,
In the
Ray,
podcast.
a couple weeks ago, I asked you, hey, make sure you compile a list.
No, you didn't tell me that.
I
I
did.
don't remember.
I did tell
I
you
don't
that.
remember.
I did tell
I
you that. I've
refuse
told
you.
that to every single person I've wanted to have on here.
That's not true. You didn't tell me.
I did tell you.
No, you didn't.
All right, I'll tell you about Marty the Weeb.
Marty the Weeb?
Yeah, this guy who tracked me down and is the reason I'm going to delete my YouTube channel.
Oh my god. Tell me about Marty the Weeb. I've never heard of this.
Marty the Weeb. I got to make sure this isn't important. This is my mother. Okay.
Honey, can you do the dishes?
Tell me to do the dishes one
That's
more
your
time.
job. That's your job, Mom. Just kidding.
That your Ben impression? Give me your best Ben impression right now.
So guys, Mom, it's supposed to be your job, not my job.
I was supposed to do the dishes, but the water it's not getting hot enough.
Okay.
Makes me angry.
Get on about Marty.
There's no
the
longer
Weeb.
a smile on my face. We're out of dish. Anyway, Marty the Weeb is a Destiny 1 player I used to play with back in the day.
Okay.
And this Destiny 1 player we raided all the time. We had at least 30 duo raid clears on Wrath of the Machine. It was a good time. And so we had this thing where dry humor and satire was at the absolute 110% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So 110% squared of just being like, hey, you're stupid, haha, funny. Right. And we were doing that the entire time. And then, like, it got really kind of crazy. It's like, dude, I don't even know if these are jokes anymore because they're just so brutal. Like, just the
Jeez,
way they
oh.
got. I was like, geez, dude.
It escalated.
It's like, oh. Right.
It escalated.
And then one day, out of nowhere, he cuts me off. I was like, what the heck happened? And I've been, like, trying to find out for a year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. And eventually I get in contact with him. I track him down. I was like, hey, dude, what's the deal? And then he gives me this, like, 8 paragraphs
Oh no.
of reasons he hates me and
Oh
why
my
he will never
gosh.
play with me again. And mind you, we'd spent at least 50 hours playing together over the course of, like, a couple months.
Whoa, dude.
And out of nowhere, he was just like, I hate, there were so many, very specifically why he hated me. And it turns out the entire time, he was never joking. I was joking. I thought we were having a good time, just making fun of each other, like, oh, you're so stupid, blah, blah, blah. And the entire time, he was 100% serious. And I had no idea.
No, dude.
We were too deep in the sauce.
Oh my gosh. That is terrible. That is funny
so
and
all
terrible.
those terrible things we said to each other, he thought I was being serious, and he was being serious when he said them to me.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's totally that guy's fault then. That is stupid.
I was like, man, I would have never said those things if I knew he thought I was being serious.
Oh my gosh. But it all started with, hey, you're stupid or something dumb like that.
It would be like, oh, I can't believe you're that bad. I can't even think of the ways that, you roast each other in video games. I can't
Yeah,
even
it's just
recreate it.
No, I totally get it. It's like,
oh,
you missed your shot.
it's like you're trash. What are you, autistic? Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Dog water.
No.
Yeah, dog water.
No.
That's a term.
No.
That's a gaming term.
No.
Dog water.
No.
Not
Are
dog
you
water.
a gamer girl?
No, I'm not a gamer.
Then don't
girl.
say dog water.
Why not?
That's a gamer
That's
girl.
dog water, dude.
No one says that.
Yeah, people do say that.
Well, they should die. If you
Good
say dog water.
gosh. Okay.
Anyway, that stuff like that, like, oh man, you're so stupid, kill yourself, right?
Okay.
And he was being 100% serious the whole time.
That is so weird. And so you guys would play with each other.
Yes.
So he would willfully play with you while insulting you legitimately.
Yes. For months and hours on end.
Dude, that is crazy, man.
Where
The
he'd be
words
like,
cannot
oh,
describe.
he'd tell me like, oh, you're bad at the game. I can't believe you can't do this, right? Oh, you're so trash. You can't do this. And I keep joking with him, like, I'd like joke that I didn't understand that he was insulting me,
Uh-huh.
It's like, oh, you're so bad. It's like, dude, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the deal is. I'm like, I'm just too good at the game. Like, me being bad is like you being good, just stuff like that. And he thought I was being completely serious the whole time.
God.
Because one of his big complaints is like, your ego is so large, you can't even tell when I'm making fun of you. It's like that was the whole joke, dude. That was like, I can read it to you right now. You want me to read this?
That is messed up.
I'll read this right now.
Okay.
I'll read the whole. Oh, actually, I might not have it. Actually, I did screenshot it, so I do have some of it. Okay,
And where did he send you this?
on Discord. I tracked down his Discord. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Where are the images? What the heck? Okay. So this is with the context that they were roasting me, and I was pretending like I couldn't understand that they were roasting me just to be annoying. All right, this is Logan. He's gonna be, I don't know what he's gonna be. It's because of your massive ego. You always acted like you were better than everyone and never wanted to take the blame when you messed something up. When the truth is that you were legit no better than any of the other people in the group. When I first came back to Destiny, I could maybe say we were about the same, but after a while, no chance.
Oh my gosh.
Where is it? It's quite annoying to hear someone brag about things such as Solo 370 Wrath of the Machine parts glitch, which is a joke and considered one of the easiest solos ever. Or Lost to Light speedruns, which no one cares about. Also, the same person who couldn't get enough DPS for solo access. And then it just got out of... Wait, what is he saying? This punctuation. Then it just got flat out comical when you said I was barely any better than you. Just insecurity. I mean, I'm by no means the best D1 player, but I have 2 world's first for Oryx solos and done
Oh my gosh, dude.
and done some pretty hard solo challenges. What did you say? I was only 1.8 times better than you? Lol. Saying we were rusty or you guys needed to get better? The same guy who can't even solo NM, I don't even know what that means. NM Axis is as good as me? I'm not trying to stroke my ego, but the truth is, you aren't even 1/100th as good as me. That's the honesty.
Oh my.
You are just a Wrath LFG monkey who says anyone who is better than him has no life, despite the fact that I am literally a full-time student in college, and Angel, one of the people we played with, has a full-time job and a band. The unwarranted ego and clear insecurity you have makes you very toxic and cancerous to play with. Constant blaming of others because of your lack of skill or willingness to learn. Non-stop belittling of Angel, who is always willing to learn and accept his mistakes, unlike you. It's not fun to play with you for those reasons. B-Dat, another guy, and Angel both can't stand you, and you have the exact same issue with you. You went from being fun to play with on a daily basis to cancer. Complete fabricated sense of skill and toxic personality.
Oh my goodness. How old is this guy?
He's like my age or something.
Oh my gosh. This dude's got a vagina, for sure.
When the whole dude, that killed me because the whole idea was that the joke was that I didn't understand that they were being serious. And it's like, oh man, I can't believe you're bad. It's like, dude, it was totally your fault. I have no idea what you're talking about. And then like, he's being serious. Oh my gosh.
Dude. I know. Oh my gosh. I know people like that, man. It's just so weird.
Dude,
They just don't get it. They just don't get it.
It was a total just mind fuck for me because I was like, I thought we were friends. And then this shows up and I was like, wait, we weren't joking the whole time? It wasn't a bit?
Dude. That is too much, man.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that killed me when I saw that. I was like, dude, what?
That's why here's how I feel about it, you're bros with somebody and when you
It's
feel like
it's like when you're doing gay jokes with someone and it turns out he's actually gay. You're like, wait a second. I wasn't
No.
participated in this.
yeah, but good gosh, man. I mean, but whenever you have a problem with a guy, you should always like sort it out instead of
Yeah, he didn't tell me. He just
instead of
ghosted me.
just freaking going along with it and ghosting. That's such a girly thing to do.
You making
Just
fun
get
of
all
women?
upset. Well, yeah,
You saying
I am.
women aren't good?
No, it's just a
I
girly
need a
thing to
drink after
do.
that, jeez.
Is to like just get all upset and not like make amends or bring it up. Like, hey, bro, come on.
Yeah, make amends, not make a woman's, right?
I didn't. That's actually not bad. That was pretty quick. That was pretty quick.
It was.
with it.
It would have been quicker if I wasn't gargling water.
His story, more like her story.
Amen and a woman. That's a real thing. They do it in Congress. To be
Really?
inclusive.
No way,
Yeah.
dude.
Look it up after this. Amen and a woman.
That is so bad.
Yep.
That is
'Cause
actually
They have
terrible.
to open the House of Representatives with a prayer every time.
Amen. I can't even say it, dude. That is heresy.
Amen.
Absolute heresy.
And a woman.
Hey, they just got another
And a
place,
person. And a non-binary. And a attack helicopter.
Tag 2012 type stuff.
I identify as an attache. Oh, the most amazing thing I've seen in terms of that type of identification.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shirt on Amazon. You can look this up. And it says, there are more than two genders or something along the lines of that. And if you go to the sizes, there's like, a medium, a small, large, extra small, extra large for those fat people, right?
Wow.
You got to be inclusive.
Gotta be.
And
inclusive.
there are two different categories for those size options. There's like the medium, but then there's a different medium, right? And there's the men's medium, and there is the woman's medium, and that is it.
Freaking.
There's a men's
No,
size.
but where's the bisexual medium? Where's that attack helicopter medium?
Nope. There are more than two genders. Shirt has only two gender options for the sizes.
It's pretty dumb.
Just shows you the amazingness that is Amazon.
Yeah.
I think we know where
Amazon
Amazon
is great.
stands now.
Yeah.
I've never seen an
Amazon is
other medium or an other small.
Yeah. Or pan, medium, pan, small.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know how it works. Dude.
One of them has to do with who you like and not who you are.
Oh, okay.
Who
I
you
don't
like
even know.
and who you are.
What
It's
do
more of a
you?
question of that.
Would you ever like date somebody? Would you ever like be in a serious like romantic relationship?
I would consider it.
Consider it,
Yes.
okay.
Not right now because
right now.
I am too busy. See, I can be here doing this podcast with you, or I can be,
Smooching a girl.
yeah.
Wow. Anyways,
You can't do it. You can't hold it together.
dude, I have.
You got to resist the bit. You
But
gotta
anyways,
resist. You never
so
laugh at
you
your
would
own jokes.
you would actually date somebody Wow.
What do you-
Who's the last person you've dated?
I haven't actually dated anyone.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I've been soloing.
Solo.
Yeah,
Solo mission.
taking all the XP for myself.
Dude, I'm down.
You've been soloing, right?
A little bit. I dabbled here and there. I kind of had to share a little bit, but
Oh, you had to share your
I had to
loot.
share a little bit. Yeah.
Share the
So
item
I did.
drops.
Yeah.
What if the
I've been
item-
I've been on it. See, I've been on a couple dates, but I don't know.
Well,
man.
there's dating and then being on dates, right?
Yeah.
They are not the same.
I've never like extensively dated a girl.
You've
Ever.
never. Have you ever kissed a female?
Yeah, I have.
I had to say female because the bros don't count.
Well, yes, I have. I've kissed a girl.
Well, there you go. I feel like that's somewhat extensive.
Yeah. Well, no, but it wasn't a relationship.
It was just, you just did.
Yeah.
Just like,
I-
might as well. I mean, it's
it
right
was,
there.
dude. It was weird, man. I don't gotta get into it, but it
We
just
don't have to
happened.
get into it if it's
It
not
just
a good
happened.
story.
It just happened.
Don't tell me any bad stories, Jerry. I don't like listening to them bad stories.
What
Make
is
my
that?
ears bleed.
What is that reference?
That's just me in my mind.
Oh, it's just okay.
It's the
you just
Jerry
made it
character
up.
in my head.
Yeah.
I have a couple characters.
Does Jerry talk to you?
I talk
oh,
to
you don't-
Jerry.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's reverse.
See, because I
schizophrenia.
said Jerry. I was like, don't tell me that, Jerry. See, I was talking to Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so they don't talk to you. You talk to them.
Yeah, I have the Southern guy. It's like, hey, you for some reason the lady who gave me the card with the angel on it was Southern. Like you and your friend like to see maybe some Jesus Christ and the baby in the manger, right? We have that guy. We have the David Attenborough, the bottlenose dolphins, going in to go rape the other dolphin because that actually happens. That's a real thing. I just peeked. That is a real thing.
Wow.
Don't look up dolphin raping.
Why would you have to tell me that? Of course I wouldn't.
That's a real thing.
Yes, I know.
That's
I
why.
don't- I
that's
know
why
now.
you
I
never
know
want to
now.
get stuck with a bunch of dolphins. Don't ever
Oh
swim
my
with dolphins.
gosh.
Not wild ones, at least.
Well, yeah. Don't ever.
That's a real thing. I'm not kidding.
Don't ever go to sea life in Scottsdale,
Well,
guys.
those aren't real dolphins.
What?
they're-
They're not real.
They're domesticated dolphins.
Domesticated. Oh,
Yeah.
They're not
They're the
wild.
double D.
They're not wild.
Domesticated dolphins.
Double.
DBD.
dou-
Domesticated bottlenose dolphins. And then you have like the weird British guy that's not David Attenborough. It's like the guy who's like almost Australian, but he's not exactly. But he's more something like that.
Mhm.
And then you have like the Joker voice, of course. And then I think we have we used to have Jeff Goldblum on tap, but we don't really anymore. I can't do him anymore.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, oh well, I maybe yeah, I can't do him anymore. I used to be able to do him really well. It's like it's like life. What's something he says? It's like what is he? He's with Hotels.com, I think. now.
Yeah. He does do the
It's
hotels.
like Hotels.com. I used to be able to do him so well that I can't do him anymore, unfortunately. Oh well, maybe yeah, I can't do him. He's totally
What?
gone. I haven't done him in like over a year.
Jeez, man.
I used to have Goldblum on tap. We used to, occasionally pull the wow thing out.
What is that from?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Owen
Owen.
Wilson.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow. Ka-chow.
That sounds funny, but I
Owen
never.
Wilson.
I don't know what that is.
That's terrible. And then I think we used to have Johnny Carson a little bit, but we don't have him anymore.
Is Owen Wilson the blonde guy
Yes.
who's like the doctor and he like tells people like if they have cancer or not?
Wow, you have cancer. I don't believe it.
Here's a
That's
$50,000 bill.
That's wild. Why don't you sign on the dotted line and just maybe yeah.
Credit card. We need credit card.
You take Visa? But yeah, we're losing our character. We used to have a lot more, but unfortunately,
Just lack of practice, man. I think that. is
well,
that
they
what it
they
is?
just I just don't care about it anymore. It's like I used to care, but now I don't. You know?
Personal. What? Personality disorder. Yeah,
Multiple personality disorder.
multiple
Was that
personality.
schizophrenia?
it's a form of it. I think. For sure.
I would love to have a brain scan done just to figure out how messed up in the brain I am.
You know what? That would be nice. You know, like if they did a brain scan of your brain and they see like freaking
It's like,
war,
hey, this guy's a
a
killer.
war.
Don't give him a gun.
Your brain cells are like warring with each other. There's like a civil war going on in your brain.
You calling me a
It's like-
Confederate soldier?
Oh my gosh.
Call me Confederate soldier.
No.
Listen up,
I'm
Sergeant.
not.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what University of Southern Idaho.
What, dude? I did not get what you just
There's
said.
that voice. It's the football player at the end of the game.
I don't like no black people.
Quote by
Segregation.
Mr. Ray there.
Guys,
take
I'm-
that in.
Hey guys, I'm gonna run for president pretty soon, so we're gonna have to.
My
gonna have
MO
to
for
tie
running
up
for
some loose
president
ends.
would be we haven't had an Asian one, so vote for me.
No, they already tried that.
I can't vote for
That's got to be already tried.
Oh, Andrew
Andrew Jack. No.
Andrew Jackson.
No, not Andrew
responsible
Jackson.
for the Trail of Tears and
Yang.
the destruction of the native peoples, the final straw, when he took out the Iroquois and the Seminole tribes and moved them down to New Mexico. When they're like, where is the worst place we can put these people? Because we don't like them. I know, Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona's a great place.
No, that's where they put them because they were like, what's the worst place we can put these people? Arizona.
Dude, what a G.
That's what they thought about the. You ever heard of Poston?
Who?
Poston.
Poston?
Place.
No.
It's down near Tucson.
Oh, okay.
So you know it?
No.
Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. Poston.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know.
So there was this point in World War II where they were like, man, we got attacked by Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941. Day that will live in infamy. And then they were like, oh, man, I know we're fighting a bunch of white Germans, but we're going to make a German the head of Operation Overlord, otherwise known as Dwight Eisenhower.
Mm.
And then they were like, but we don't like Asian people, so we're going to round them all up. And where can we put them? The worst place in the whole country. Poston, Arizona. And so they set up a concentration camp, put a bunch of Asian people in there.
Well, if anybody was looking for a Asian companion, that'd probably be the place to go, because,
Asian companion.
yeah, like, we want an Asian wife or something.
Asian
they
chick's
get-
pretty hot.
Well, you think so, but, we have our preferences.
You don't like Asians?
No, like as friends. As friends.
What?
Yeah, I like, as a friend.
Oh,
But-
like
but
as a
not-
friend.
Yes, but.
You don't think
know.
Asian chicks are hot?
Well, they're just probably not my type.
You ever seen an Asian chick that is hot?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's why. There's a lot of ugly Asians out there, man. Like the one I sent to the group chat that's on the Google Pixel. I think his name is Jesse. Jesse for the Google Pixel. I hate you. You're the worst representation for Asians we've ever had. Your eye is slightly closed on the left side. Your cheeks sag like Niagara Falls when it goes dry, and all the moss dribbles down just like the hair on your face that wasn't shaved enough for the thing that you had to do with the freaking representation with the Google Pixel. I can just scrub them out in the background. Oh my gosh. See, my name is Jesse. I use the Magic Eraser. I have the Google Pixel, and I talk about the store, and I look super stupid in the close-up. They got so close up on his face. It was unreal.
Yeah, he was so big that the camera picture didn't include him. It was not being inclusive.
And then they zoomed in on his face, and it was super, super stupid. I didn't like how they did that, because when you do that to a face of a guy that fat, like why when they got the Asian person, let's find the ugliest Asian person. The ugliest Asian person that we can find. His name is Jesse, and he has a Google Pixel. Don't buy the Google Pixel. They don't like Asian people.
No, they don't. Otherwise, they would have put Jackie Chan on there.
You know, I have the same birthday as Jackie Chan.
Really? The same exact birthday?
Yep.
That's got to say something. That's a sign.
It's a sign.
It's
It's a sign that I've told you about. This is the fourth time I've told you about
You've
it.
never told me
I
this.
have told
You've
you
never
this.
told me this. Otherwise, I would have already
Okay,
remembered it.
on Sunday when we see
You've
people
never told
tomorrow.
me
No,
this.
what? Are you going to church on Sunday?
Actually, I will go to the 10 a.m. service because Max Bray is coming.
Who's that?
Max Bray, the big ginger.
Who's that?
Big ginger. Ginger, red hair. Big guy.
Ginger ale? Sprite cranberry?
No, big. I'm not. No, big. Like he's not fat, but he's built like a pillow.
Who's Max Bray?
You don't know who Max Bray is?
Who's Max Bray?
He's a friend of mine. He's like my really, really good friend.
I know who Max Bray is. He's your really, really good friend. He's a friend of yours. He's built like a pillow. He's a ginger. He's tall.
Yeah, he is pretty tall. And I love him to death.
You'd kill him.
No,
Good to
I
know.
love him. Oh my gosh.
When I see Max,
be pretty tough,
hey,
though.
Max Bray, I'll make sure to kill you. I know who Max Bray is. I'm messing with
You know what, Matt? Okay,
Yeah, I know
good.
Max
I thought
Brooks.
you'd probably forget because you forget.
For a
lot of
second,
things.
I was thinking of another Max I know. I was like, yeah, why was he coming to church? Anyway, I'm going to say that, hey, I have the same birthday as Jackie Chan, right? And you're going to watch people be like, oh my gosh. It would be the fourth time I've done this.
I've never heard you say that in my life.
Were you
Ben, in my life, I've never heard you say that.
I've said that so many times.
But I wasn't around. Because that's something I would remember. Because Jackie Chan's like, he's like a role model for me.
Is he, though?
No.
That's what I thought. You don't like Asian people.
No, oh my goodness. Dude, stop trying to make me out like a racist bastard. Because, I'm not.
Why'd you say bastard?
Because it's a funny word.
You like saying
Not
other curse
racist.
words?
No, just
What's your opinion on explicitives?
explicitives, colorful language. My opinion is that I
Gay talking, colorful language.
no. So basically, what do you mean by that?
Rainbow, gay,
Yeah.
colorful language.
Colorful language,
Gay talking, colorful language.
gay talking. It's like, put a finger up your butt type gay.
What? No, I was talking about the colors of the rainbow. Colorful
Oh,
language.
okay. Okay. My bad.
Yeah, you get the joke now. Now
Yeah, I
you're
get the joke.
freaking heads
Ben,
out of
Ben,
your
let
ass.
Ben, let me tell you something.
Tell me
My
something.
my brain is a little different than most people.
Oh,
Not-
you're
not in a
special.
good way.
Tell me how
Good
you're
way.
special.
I don't know, dude.
I want to
It's
know
just
exactly what makes you special.
weird.
Besides the fact that you're not answering my question,
what question?
what is your opinion on explicitives?
Right, that question. We'll get
Like
to that.
you know,
right
like damn, and
Yeah.
shit,
now. I don't
and
mind.
cunt, and fuck, like all those words you're not
So-
supposed to say,
Well,
and bitch.
I don't really say those words, but sometimes there's a time to say one of those.
Do you have any
words,
rules about those words?
I say, well, I wouldn't use it in like everyday language, but language.
What if it's funny?
What if it's funny?
What if it's
Depends-
not? What if
depends how-
it? What if
depends how
it's
funny it
so
is.
much funnier if you say the F word in front of what you're saying?
I know what you're talking about, and I probably would not say it still. That word's
Really?
up there for me. That word's up there for me.
Really?
In terms of cuss words.
For me, just insulting people is up there for me. Like legitimately, I don't think I've legitimately insulting some. Wow, I didn't say any of that right. I don't think I've legitimately insulted someone in a very long time. But okay, so I have like 3 rules with cursing, and then we'll get out of here. So
Okay.
I gotta go. Rule number 1: if I'm
Mhm.
quoting somebody, if I'm reading To Kill a Mockingbird, I'm gonna say it. Okay.
Even the N word.
That's what I was referencing. If I'm reading To Kill a Mockingbird, it's going to be said. Okay?
Like straight up, just
Call me a pirate because I be saying them R's. All right? I guess I do have a pirate voice in here, too. Number 2 rule. Is it funny? Yes, I'm going to say it. If it makes it funnier. If it makes the joke funny, I will say it.
Okay.
Rule number 3, if I need to bring attention and gravity to a statement.
Yeah, that was more of my point too.
So if it doesn't pass 3 of those guidelines, I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Because it's really boring.
Yeah.
You ever hear people cuss all the time?
Dude, just F this, F. Like they can say, the F word is actually crazy.
Here,
'cause
let
you
me
can-
put an E rating right next to this podcast right now, and I'll be an example of what we're talking about. I'm not
No,
gonna do
but
that.
the F word is special than any of the other cuss words because you can just say it every other word.
Well, bitch also works that way too. In a
No,
way.
it doesn't.
In a way.
It's not as. You can't. It's not as you. It can't be.
Yeah,
used as much
I
as
do
the F
understand
word.
the versatility
Versatility. That's the word I'm looking
Of
for.
the F word, I understand that.
The utility.
Oh, there's also the nerd voice, apparently.
The versatility of the F word.
Yeah. I also have a nerd voice, apparently.
Hi, did you know there's a new update for Minecraft?
So Minecraft is like this really cool game, and
Dude. I gotta learn how to stay serious, man. I can't stay serious.
I can stay serious all the time.
I know you can. it's like you're cold. Cold heart.
It's like I'm cold.
Yeah.
You call me cold?
Yeah. I am calling you cold.
You don't think I'm hot?
No, I'm calling you cold, like cold hearted.
Call me
Just like,
cold?
"Bleh."
King cold. Call me
What?
Elsa. I be frozen. That wasn't funny.
That's
That
so
wasn't
dumb.
funny at all.
That was so dumb.
They call me Kristoff the way I be getting these ices. All right. You know who Kristoff is?
Kristoff the snowman?
No, that's Olaf.
Olaf. Oh, okay.
I be getting them ice like Kristoff. Look at my wrists. That's a- I don't know. I don't. Is there? There's not a thing that ends with off. Darn.
How much do you bench? Just really quick. Max bench.
Max bench. I don't
Max
have a max bench. I haven't tested it.
Okay.
I don't test max bench.
How high do you go in a set?
In a set, I go 8 or 10, depending on how I feel about it.
Like, I'm sorry, in weight. Weight.
Oh, I go 135 8 times, 3 times.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. What is your bench? Why'd you bring it up?
I don't know. I just thought.
You don't know what your bench is?
I don't have a max bench. I never tried it.
Well, what do you just do?
I
Because I don't
usually
have a
do-
max bench either. I could probably do like 225 one time, but that's not going to give me a good workout.
No, but you
So I
can
don't
say
do it.
max bench is 225. Bia.
My max bench is 225 pounds. Suck that up your ass, mate.
Yeah. Me? Well, so I don't have a. Well, I do have. I don't bench. I use dumbbells.
Uh-huh.
I usually go up to probably 120. I'll do like for 4 reps.
You don't know the number?
120 pounds. 4
How heavy are your dumbbells?
Well, 120 pounds total.
You said you have dumbbells.
Yes.
So, how much is a dumbbell?
No. Okay. I have a
Wait, so you-
adjustable
you-
dumbbell. Adjustable dumbbell.
Well, how much is it?
Like in terms of money, like how much it costs.
No, how we're not in England, bro. We're not talking in pounds. I'm talking actual American pounds.
American. Yeah. How much? Okay.
You're
so
saying
how
you
mu-
think it's 120?
Yeah.
You don't know the weight?
No, I do know the weight.
What is it?
It goes up to
When you do the, I'm guessing you go on your back and do the double dumbbell thing. and
Yeah.
You go, yeah. So how much is a single dumbbell when you do that? We'll add it together.
Yeah. So the max it goes up to is probably
That's what I'm saying. You don't
100
know?
it's adjustable. It goes up to like 100 and probably together 110.
So I'm trying to think of a number that adds it. So they both go to
No, 110 total.
55 pounds.
Yeah.
So you do 55-pound dumbbells.
Yeah.
That's all I needed.
Well, they're adjustable, so I can go down to 25 each and then 55 each, and
I know, but I was asking like what you do normally.
yeah, I go up, and I do like that rep. I
I'll
do
be
that
up.
for 4 reps.
That was for you, Judah.
Judah, if you're still around, you're still a G. Love you, bro.
I think this is over 2 hours. I need to
Okay,
get out of here. So
okay, let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up. You didn't answer my question from before. What is the worst thing you would do to a Jewish person?
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm not. That's that. I'm not
Dude,
answering that question because I wouldn't want to do anything bad.
Dude, that is one of my favorite questions. It's so funny, dude. What is the worst thing you would do to a Jewish person?
That's terrible. That's actually terrible.
If you had to do
That'd
one
be
bad
pretty
thing
funny,
to
though.
a Jewish person, what would it be?
If I had to,
Yes.
acid bath. There, we go.
Acid bath. There are so
Well,
many
if this
better
Jewish
ways
person
to
killed
do
my
it.
mom, then I'd probably do that.
I don't care if they're a person. I'll just kill them. You know?
So like a Jewish rabbit, you kill a Jewish rabbit.
Jewish rabbi? What?
Rabbit.
Rabbi?
Okay.
Call me teacher. They call me rabbi. The way I have 2 eyes. The way I can't see out of them.
Don't you have somewhere to go? You're the one trying to.
Why
Wrap
would
up
you?
the
You would rather
podcast.
go way longer than this?
What, with the podcast?
Yeah. Like if I didn't stop you.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up.